There's an extra button there now. That wasn't here before.
Yeah. It really does
It's
look like I
nice.
should be shooting something out of the sky.
I know, right? Like we're in the trenches of the Death Star on that thing.
Why is this motherfucker
Oh.
just spinning on its own?
You say, "Oh, like there was something happening," because I'm still seeing.
What's that? Well, it just
Oh,
I
there
got
we
the
go.
notification.
We're live.
We're in the trenches of the Death Star on that thing.
There she is.
Spinning on its own.
Yeah, now we're here.
Okay, Brad,
Great.
turn down your radio.
Bill, can you post in the Facebook?
What?
Or do you need me to do it?
3 times.
Don't know.
What's that mean?
Hold on, I'm still trying to find the streaming channel
Oh,
in
three's
Bronze Tacos.
If you go to Studio Live, it should.
Three
have a link
bears.
to it.
You know,
You don't want me to ping everyone, you said?
it's weirder.
Yeah, don't ping everyone.
Ping them all.
None of those fucks care about us anyway. There.
Tell all of them to come.
Yeah, I
on.
said it. Big Sam, the only one that cares about us in Bronze Tacos.
I gotta find.
I gotta get a beer.
All right. Well, hello everyone watching.
Yeah, right.
We're here. I'm waving off screen. Why did it get real? Why did I get real choppy?
Just you,
On
whatever.
his side.
Just
Okay,
ignore
that's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm watching me and me. So this is good stuff.
Because your internet sucks. You can't.
Well, I'm
You
watching
can't hold
3
that.
versions of myself. So we're
I'm telling you, I got a good story. Y'all ain't gonna believe. Y'all ever heard of the game Second Life?
yeah.
Yes.
I have not.
Bill made us the whole Second Life character of himself. What I remember.
Okay. I got a good story about that. I just started playing it. Cannot talk about it on live.
So
All
yeah,
right.
welcome
I'm
to
adding
Old
everyone.
Drunken Discography.
Yeah, I guess we should probably introduce ourselves if we go live.
Well, how many are watching? How many are
I
watching?
don't know. Probably me.
We're still early.
3
We're
of
right
us.
on time.
Okay, I just
There's 3
Facebook. I said
watching.
live tonight, finishing up the
I said
1990s Meat Grinder series finale. The winner will be crowned before the stream ends for the best album of the decade. Tune in.
Is
Now you
this
have the
for,
link.
this is for Bronze Tacos?
This is for Facebook.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, post that bitch.
Okay.
Send it.
For Bronze Tacos, I ain't write anything.
And everybody, if you're in, I can't see
I'll do
the
that.
chat yet, but
It's just me, Bill, and Joe, I think.
oh, right on. We'll tell all your friends then once you get the ping.
Hey, make sure you watch our live stream.
I just realized. I think that was the
Monday
first
of
thing
every
I've
month. Here we are.
That's probably the first thing I've posted on Facebook in probably a year.
The best
Damn
album
it.
of the 90s. But once because I got to break these 3 into 3 episodes, so we'll do it with the whole intro, outro crap.
I don't have the link, but I'm just going to put it in.
Did we? Did it auto post in the ODD server?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, I need to close that. No, I can't close my Brock because I got the wheel. Duh. Okay. We ready?
Yeah.
Are we ever ready?
No.
Well, well, hang on. I'm typing something, so.
What does that mean? Are we ready?
I wonder if I can get away with posting it somewhere in Nah.
Who wrote the script this time?
Well, that was you. You were supposed to bring the script.
I've got it. We're bringing back August and everything after.
August and everything after is resurrected from the dead.
Just in time for Halloween.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Who's got a keyboard?
A murder of crows. That's Tim and Bill's secret alliance there. The
There
murder
you
of
go.
crows.
Mhm.
Knock. The opposite of come.
Wait,
Oh, there
what?
you go. There
What
you
was
go.
the opposite of
I
clown?
thought you was trying to do the mockingbird thing, and I was like, nobody
Oh.
was with you.
Oh
Mock.
no, Murder of Crows MOC.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one true alliance.
That's right.
Man, this bracket has been like fucking more sneaky and devious than Survivor. Like, who's got the alliance? Vote them out.
There's an alliance?
It's hard when there are 4 people to like come up with the whole alliance, though. You really got to be.
Right. Yeah.
That's why the wheel comes into play.
The wheel rules all.
Absolutely. The wheel. Yeah.
All hail the wheel.
So this picture of me on the wheel definitely has some more like darkness in the beard, and I feel like that was just a little over a year ago.
Lord.
So
Yeah, you are getting old, dude.
yeah,
Jesus.
that's why I put old and Joe on here.
My beard is just as light. It might be darkening, actually.
I've got this nice the chin white here, where you could find me in the dark.
I've always had the grayest of hairs. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Why am I not on our YouTube here? Just in case, so I can see some of the comments.
Yeah, you gotta
Hey.
check them comments.
It was me.
No, don't worry. I got the comment section.
I don't think
I've heard about your ability to read the comment section.
Post
I
a
read.
comment. Let me see if it shows up on my screen. Oh, it says successfully connected. It should pop up.
There you go.
I can't see it because my computer's in the way, but maybe if I turn a little bit this way. All right. We ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready.
Ready for what?
Bill, I noticed when I was editing all these videos, you never say hello. You are the rudest person to our fans and our viewers. I'll say,
That's right.
and I'm Jason. That's Tim. And he'll be like, hello or hi or something. Like, that's Trey. Hello, hi or something. That's Bill. I'm here. I don't know why I'm here. I'm
And that's
still
Joe,
hanging in.
Of course, the esteem.
That's right.
Oh, no, that was just an example. That wasn't your actual introduction.
Oh, I know. I'm just, yeah, but you know,
I do say hello.
We-
it was working. That was a good intro.
We need some enthusiasm, Bill.
That's right.
I can.
Man,
Hello.
Oh, you want to take the whole thing?
No, I didn't say. Oh,
Oh, okay.
I put
okay.
some enthusiasm behind hello.
That's right.
Well, you got to
See,
save it
this
for the
is why.
right
This is why I
moment.
don't give any
You
enthusiasm.
got to save it for the right moment. You jumped the gun. You shot your load a little early.
That's right.
All right. Greetings and welcome to Old
Hello.
Drunk. You motherfucker.
just gonna work on that time.
Oh, I love it. That was good stuff. That's
That
a
was
wish
good.
comic right there.
We're shooting this live, so hopefully if you caught the live stream, you'll understand that entire thing. If not, the video is just going to start with Bill rudely interrupting me for no reason. But anyway, I'm your host, Jason. Your other host is Tim
Hey, that is me.
and Joe.
Good morning, Vietnam.
And on top, who is getting a little power trip up there, Bill.
Hi.
Y'all told me we were going global with this, right?
Worldwide, maybe, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going interstellar.
What time is it
Interplanetary.
in Vietnam right now? Maybe it's morning. I might have hit that
Ooh,
right.
there's a puppy dog.
Hi, Gus.
All right,
Dog.
so
They
this
come along.
this has been our 1990s album of the decade series, where we have gone through, each picked 10 records of every year. We narrowed that down to 3. We took those 3 and we saved them, and then next year we did the same, so on and so forth, until we had a big pile of records that we all liked at some form of capacity, and then we put them in a bracket. And then Tim has dubbed it the meat grinder, as we have grinded down the fat, and we are now in round 3. So we are hoping to wrap this up tonight, get to the very best album, scientifically proven, with lots of alcohol, what is the best album of the 90s.
Without a doubt, there's no arguing this point.
Right.
We are at the fate of the wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, the wheel is there in case we, vote and it ends in a tie. The wheel's the tiebreaker.
The wheel is the tiebreaker. And Bill's liver breaker. So,
That'll sometimes.
So yeah, I guess we just jump into the next round here, right?
Yeah, because if you're just watching this and you found us some randomly, we're a playlist link
Live.
channel. You can click a playlist link down below, and you can watch the entire series. It was a wild ride. It was over a year.
The year and a half.
Yeah,
A year and a
it
half.
felt like longer than a decade.
We started with
about that
not
one
even Bill wasn't even on the show. We had Cole quit. Shout out Cole quit. We had a lot of issues, computer problems, skunks.
Oh yeah.
Rain, video losses, Tim being missing
Power
for
outages.
a year.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot about Tim missing a year there.
Yeah, he
I
missed
did,
93, I think.
I don't even remember. Oh, I think I played a show, or was at a show.
You
I
were at
can't remember.
Metallica? No, that was
No,
something
no, you were
else.
moving.
Oh yeah, you were living out of
Oh, I
your car.
was moving. That's right. That was the day I moved. That's right.
Jeez,
Mhm.
Tim, where's your dedication to the show?
Anybody who's moved knows that those last precious hours are important.
Yeah.
But
All right, so we had to give 2 albums a bye to make the math correctly. And Mr. Bungle's California was Tim's #1 album of the decade personally, so it got a bye. Nirvana's In Utero was my personal pick. I was fucking cranking that bitch today. So it got a bye. Somehow Bill and Joe's picks got wiped out previously, but both fantastic
That is
records.
the fate of the wheel. Both fantastic records. So yeah.
So that explains why Bungle's already sitting over there.
The rest of this is a sham. We're just here for second place, guys.
Is this where we should let everybody know what their picks were?
Yeah.
Or are we saving?
Oh no, we'll save that for the end. We'll give you
Yeah, y'all
everybody's.
see it at the end.
Okay.
If you've been watching so far, I've only said it about 47 times. So
Bill's is the only real mystery, I think. I don't
Yeah.
think he said it live yet.
listen, I
trying
haven't
to-
said it on a video yet, no.
okay.
Sure. See, but it was one of the ones I predicted you would choose, so it
I
wasn't
thought he
that
was
big
gonna
of
go
a
with
surprise
something
to
else.
me.
I thought he was going to go with something else.
Okay, yeah, no, I saw this one as a real possibility. I'm happy to see it won.
I thought it
but-
was the John Anderson one was really going to be.
Well, and we never did get into which shirt was better on Garth, did we?
Oh yeah, no,
No,
that's all.
we need to do a Garth Brooks on the show so we can do Is It Art?
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically what's your favorite color. That's the real answer here.
Do you like checkers or stripes?
Would you like solid?
That's right.
Either way, I like the pose.
hmm
All right, let's get into this. We are unscripted. We have no idea how long this is going to take. We're just going to let the
What does
wheel.
that mean? We don't know how long it's going to take.
We
Time's
don't
a
know.
social
We could be done
construct.
in 15 minutes. We could be done in 3 hours.
Yeah, I could go
All
either
right,
way.
thanks, guys.
Probably
I got to
not
go
15.
eat and go to bed, so see you guys later.
Yeah.
Shout out Cam. All right. So first round or first matchup here is Radiohead's OK Computer and REM's Automatic for the People, which I believe were both Bill picks.
Both of these were Bill picks, and both of these I do love both of these albums.
Well, and they're both
I-
good. I'll let you go last since they're both your
Okay.
pick. In case your vote doesn't even matter.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll save you from that because this is one I had to think about because they both are really good albums. But I think ultimately my vote is going to go with REM. I think it's just a better crafted album that it's automatic for the people.
No, I don't know. This actually is a hard.
This one was tough. I've been thinking about it, so I had to make a decision, and that
I'll go
Man
with
on the Moon, Drive, like those songs are just too good.
I'll go with the one. I own both of these on vinyl, but the one that I play the most and go back to that I think holds up longer is REM.
And Trey, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't know if you can see it, but that's not the bins up there for Radiohead. So
Shout
I'm
out
going to
Trey.
go
No, it's
to REM also.
fucking okay,
Okay, well-
computer, man.
In that case, I'm gonna go with OK Computer just so it doesn't get 4-0'd here. I
Yeah,
mean,
there you
both
go.
these love both these albums.
Respectable, absolutely, yeah, and that's tough when they're both your picks.
Yeah.
I totally understand that, and yeah,
You see
definitely a tough pick.
you see how Trey's got that cool little star next to his name? That's because he's part of our YouTube membership. Sign
That's
up
right.
for it. You get cool little stuff too. All right, this Soundgarden's
tough one.
Bad Motorfinger versus Propagandi's How to Clean Everything. This was Tim's pick versus either me or Joe. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was.
I think it,
Well, and I'm gonna stick with the Soundgarden. I'll stick with my pick. One of the joys I have found from doing old drunken discography for the last, little while is finding Propagandhi and how great all of their albums really are. But I mean, it's super unknown. I mean, yeah, there's a couple songs on there that you probably already know by heart.
no,
even though
Bad
you
Motorfinger.
actually listen to it.
Bad Motorfinger.
Yeah. Everybody knows Rusty Cage and everybody knows Outshined, but the rest of the album's just as good.
I agree. And I think I'm a weird Propagandhi fan. I think they get better and better as they go along. A lot of the purists say the fat skate punk Propagandhi's the best. I disagree. I think they get better. and
Yeah, I
better.
think that's biased because I think they get better as well as a new fan. So
And this is my favorite Soundgarden record, so I might have to go Soundgarden.
Bill, what you think?
So that's kind of same boat as Tim. Propagandhi was a band that I got the pleasure to discover with doing the show. Propagandhi wasn't necessarily my favorite band. Doing it, this definitely wasn't my favorite album. I want to say this was my 5th ranked album. I want to say for Propagandhi,
No, I think
probably.
you had it pretty high. I thought Ska Sucks.
Oh, that's right, Ska Sucks. Yeah,
a
in the
lot
form of
great
ska.
stuff. A lot of great stuff.
But I mean, on the flip side, it is Bad Motorfinger by Soundgarden.
It almost defines the 90s in every possibly good way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to go with Soundgarden as well. Though I could definitely see why you would pick Propagandhi as well.
Well, I'm definitely on the Propagandhi side of it, so it won't get
Yeah,
swept.
yeah.
At least, you know.
You don't like some. You ain't the best Chris Cornell fan.
I think
Which
that,
I just don't understand. What a voice.
I think they do I
Jesus
like a lot
Christ
of what they do.
pose, you know?
What they do well, they do really well, and it makes me very disappointed after whenever I think they do a bad job. Like when I'm listening to their album, I'm like, but I know you're better than what I'm hearing. Like you've got amazing music and amazing vocals, and they just don't always match.
For shit.
And I know I'm in the minority.
Well, and everybody's favorite drummer, Matt Cameron, too, is, this is peak Matt Cameron stuff. It's
Oh,
peak
he does more on this record than he did the entire Pearl Jam since '98, I think.
He did. I know, right? In what, 27 years?
Yeah. I
And
mean, he
we
did some
probably
interesting
have-
stuff on
is
No Code.
scientifically measured as a Kurt Cobain now.
Propagandhi, I'm not one of the purists who think they're better earlier. I just think this is a really good album.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic record.
Great album.
I
yeah.
love that album. But I'm gonna go Soundgarden. I'm gonna try and
Trey,
keep...
we were trying to get it to the wheel. It just didn't. I thought we might. I
Oh,
thought
Trey,
that might be a
we
first,
got a
but-
wheel request. I don't know. I'm pretty
I
sure.
love
I'm
the,
pretty sure the next one's going to the wheel for sure.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure this one's going to
So
be
far, these have been pretty easy. So,
I mean, it's fucking. No, Mrs. Potter Lullaby blows everything away. Like, period, man. I wish I was a girl. Holy shit.
Wish I was a teenage hand bottle.
This isn't even one of my like favorite records by the Counting Crows, but I fucking love this album. I wish they repress it on vinyl. It is so
Dave
fucking
Robinson's
expensive.
Cadillac Dreams. Kid Things is on the hidden song pen.
It does have that
good.
colorblind
Avon,
song.
regular
Colorblind's
John,
great.
you would know. Give the mule what he wants. That Queens of the Stone Age album set forth a whole new musical movement that's going to take over the next decade.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
I think they do better.
Go
and
back.
they
Go
have
back.
more. I think they got better records coming up.
Their only entry from the 90s.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm going Counting Crows. I'm assuming Jason's going Counting Crows.
Fuck yeah, dude. I gotta go Counting Crows.
We know that Tim is Queen Stone Age.
I love that Queens of the Stone Age album. It's one of my favorites of all time. It is, love that.
So, not my favorite Queens of the Stone Age album, but it's still a phenomenal album.
And we've covered both these discographies in some capacity on the show, so
That is true.
go check
Go
out.
back and watch all those episodes.
Go back and watch them. Sit down, grab a nice bottle of wine, and sit through Joe and I's 2-hour Counting Crows discussion.
And
Or-
that was one of the rare episodes where we only had the two of you, right?
It was just us two.
Yeah. That's wild.
I think Ed bailed. I can't remember who bailed.
Yeah,
I don't
because
think- I
that
just
was
don't
like
think
the
anybody
end
else
of
wanted
season
to do
one, right?
Yeah, maybe if you're a Counting Crows fan, you want to come back and we redo them in the new format, hit me up.
Oh yeah.
I'm always down for a good remaster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
All right, so it's up to the wheel. It's up to the
Up to
wheel.
the wheel. Okay.
All hail the wheel.
Oh, it's so laggy. I don't know what's gonna happen.
He tried. He tried to throw a
There you
sacrificial
go.
lamb. Perfect.
Just remember, you requested that be on the wheel.
Hmm.
Hey, what was my mental state when I requested that?
Hey, that thing spins great on the YouTube, but on my video, it's like,
Well, all right, here we go again.
As long as it's spinning great on the YouTube.
yeah, that's a YouTube.
Come on,
folks.
wheel gods.
Don't just make us drink. Okay, is it all us drinking?
Yeah, I think that's an everybody drinks.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the party, everybody. Thanks for
Mhm.
joining us this first Monday of every month. We are live.
And if you stumbled in here and you don't know what it is, this is Old Drunken Discography.
Oh, Joe, I'm with you. The wheel looks a lot better on my TV than it does on my.
I think that's what it is.
I was watching the wheel. I was like, fuck. I was watching my TV. I was like, man, we got drink again. But it was delayed.
Counting Crows gets the win.
Counting
you go.
Crows.
So we
Murder
listed
of
out
Crows was defeated
Yeah, that's all right.
the first time. It's going to come up again,
We
though.
know we got another one.
That's okay. Queens of the Stone Age are going to get a lot more choices.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
gonna
yes,
they're gonna
yeah.
come up a lot in the next decade.
Yeah.
All right, now we got Sonic Youth Goo, which I have a special 4-disc vinyl version of,
Yeah.
and Strung Out, Twisted by
I
Design.
even took some notes on one of these albums today.
Yeah.
Hey.
Check out our Sonic Youth Sundays. Every Sunday, new Sonic Youth video. We're recording Goo tonight, so that's why it's out and Tim has
Oh,
notes.
nice.
Yep.
So I'm going fucking Strung
How
Out, though.
far ahead of our future the meat grinder is. Right? You got to throw your hands up.
That's right.
Fucking Strung Out, man. Fucking Strung Out. If you were to ask
That's a
me
good-
what my
that's a good
favorite
Strung
album
Out.
is of the 90s, excluding Nirvana, it would probably be Twisted by Design.
You
It
know?
doesn't do anything crazy, doesn't reinvent the wheel. It is just a fucking perfect skate punk record that just hits you in the feels. That closing track, number one.
Well, that's interesting because I was going to go with Strung Out as well. You know, they're both very skate punky, but I do think, yeah, that Strung Out's just a better crafted album.
Bill, you want to Throw yours in
Yeah, I
there?
mean, honestly, I'm gonna give the nod to Goo actually on this one. Um,
Oh,
Bill got a friend
don't
named
want to
Goop.
spoil too much on the Sonic Youth discussion, but
Yeah, we
yeah,
haven't
go with
gotten strung
Sonic
out
Youth.
yet.
this is not going to go to Will. I'm going to go with Strung Out also. I do really like that Goo. I
Sonic
really
Youth
enjoy it.
bias
It's a
right
great
there.
album.
Sonic
It
Youth
is a great
bias.
album.
I think it's a great album, but Strung Out,
Dude, that was
it's a
a
little too good.
that was one
I
of
don't
those
I don't
like
know if it's Sonic Youth's best, so that's tough, you know.
yeah, I'm not saying because we still got to record that video.
They'll
But go
forget
back
by then.
or yeah, when you're watching this in the future, when you're watching this in the
When you're
future,
watching now,
we'll
future.
have already done the Sonic Youth goo, so you can go back and watch that episode. Which,
No.
if you're watching this now or in the past, then it should be coming up like in the next couple weeks.
Yes, this is more of a Back to the Future 2 type scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully that
Um,
cleared it up for all of you.
If it didn't, go watch Back to the Future too.
Yeah, stop what you're. Wait, don't stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Watch
And,
this
and
then
watch
go.
our episode of Goo.
Yeah, watch our episode of Goo. And subscribe. Eventually we'll get to Strung Out and we'll get to Twisted by Design. And you'll be like, I remember when they talked about that on that weird episode, that live thing they did. That's like Back to the Future 3 when we go
There you
back to
go.
the
Back to the
West.
Future 3.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's
Alright.
like y'all should go watch the original Nirvana video and then the next Nirvana.
No, don't watch
and
that.
then-
That thing's awful. We got to redo Nirvana.
again. Now that's Back to the Future 4.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's still releases we could add to keep it interesting for anybody who's been along
Oh
since
yeah,
that
there's
first
so
one.
much,
Yeah.
so much to.
There's still a lot to cover.
We didn't do the box set because Cole quit didn't listen to it. So I mean, with the lights out,
Which
it's like
I don't know
top
how he
tier.
had never listened to it. That's just
Yeah,
insane.
that's top tier Nirvana right there. Everclear's So Much for the Afterglow versus Sonic Youth's Dirty. I mean, again, we haven't got to this record in our Sonic Youth Sundays,
But go back and watch that episode.
but I mean, it's fucking dirty, dude.
Yeah, this
We got
is
to.
kind of a
Trey's
no-brainer
saying we got
for
to do
me.
something different here. Y'all need to read the comments. We got to pay attention to our fans. And their
Everclear's taking
opinions.
it with a sweep. Oh no!
Why
Why is Everclear here?
Because
That's
it's a great.
a good question.
It won on a wheel.
It was
Against
a.
something
Yeah,
else.
it'd be
I
some
can't
really
remember.
good
I'll tell you
stuff
why
here
it's
if I
here.
remember.
It's a spite. I took it to the wheel because you fucks knocked out Insomniac over REM out of
Oh, yeah.
spite. Y'all were against Green Day for the fuck of it, and that's how Everclear ended up
No,
here.
it's because that REM album is damn good.
It ain't better
That
than
REM's
Insomniac.
make it to the next round.
It ain't better than Insomniac. But whatever. No hard feelings.
I ain't farting on no snare drum, but yeah.
Who doesn't love a
Triple
snare
That's the
drum?
disgusting wheel Queens of the Stone Age and Crowning Crows. I mean, that's just the dichotomy of us right now.
Oh, that's a disgusting wheel. Queens of the Stone Age and Counting Crows. And the fucking Crows won, Herp.
Yes, sir.
That's
I'm
that's
more
the disgusting
disgusted
part.
that you chose me to represent the Counting Crows, but
And it's been on the
Okay.
screen the whole time.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
right. Ah!
fine then. Jesus. You fuckers. We'll clear it out. And then whenever the next
And
wheel
then
comes
when we
up,
get there-
you request which one you want on your pretty faces.
Because this next round is coming up. That might be an interesting choice.
So if I say
I'm
Everclear,
gonna
does
look
it
at
go to
that.
the wheel?
Maybe.
I mean, so far, if I'm hearing this correctly, I hear 3 votes.
I'm
for
Sonic
Dirt.
Youth.
I'm Sonic Youth.
Bill, what are you?
What are you, Joe?
Oh, let's make it fun. God. I like that Sonic Youth album. But
That's
Everclear
nostalgia
just
for the
got some
entire
nostalgia
discography.
on me. Yeah.
That
Let's
dun,
just go
dun,
Everclear.
dun.
We'll pick it.
Yeah, let's go Everclear.
You fucking
You guys
It's
are
not a
taking
spite,
this to
that's
the
a-
wheel. Wow. Oh, I think we just found I think I just uncovered a plot.
Mine is not a spite one. Everclear was my pick from the beginning.
I
Well, mine's
understand
just
you,
of
Joe.
course.
I
I'll go around
understand you.
and find
Yeah,
out.
Joe,
I think I
or-
just uncovered a plot.
I think
Bill
Bill's
traded
just.
Everclear for something else. He's looking for some support
You,
somewhere.
That's right.
you think
And
I'm
we'll-
smart enough to think that far ahead?
And when we
That would've been
do
a
the
good one.
dirty review here next week, you know I'm gonna bring this shit up.
Oh, I know. Well aware.
Goo and Dirty are so far my favorite Sonic Youth albums. I haven't
Did
listened to
you
the whole
see what you
discography.
fucking did? Do you see what you fucking did?
So Everclear got this far.
Now the question is that ever clear in that glass I'm holding up in that picture? That's the real question.
I think- I
Is
hope
this one
not.
where the song? What's the name of that song? It goes dun 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 dun
That is
dun dun.
no, so
Yeah.
that's Santa Monica. That one's on another album.
No, that's Father of dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
okay.
Father of mine. Oh, wait, maybe it was I could buy you a new life. Dun, 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 dun.
You never have
Dun,
a
dun, dun, dun,
well-fed
dun, dun.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, if you find something to worse, go with it, right?
Bill, I know the 90s is
Oh, this
wrapping
one
up,
looks
but you
rough,
just
though.
made enemies
This
in the
one-
2000s.
Oh, I had enemies before I did that.
Hey, this is now we're going to talk about
This
two
is a
real
hard
albums.
Yeah, this one's tough. I don't want to go first here.
I think I could go first on this one because
What
I
do
mean,
you-
I've had a lifetime with both of these albums, and
Same.
yeah, they're both great albums. And I what the Downward Spiral does for me, because I've listened to it recently. Like obviously at the time it was huge, but I have listened to it recently, and it's very one-dimensional in its effect. Where like yeah, I mean, yeah, you can listen to it when you're happy, you can listen to it when you're sad, but you always ultimately end up in the same place.
True.
Where I think with Check Your Head, like I still find new stuff with that album every time I listen to it. It's one of those albums that's a banger right out the gate and then just never lets up. So I think I'm going with the Beastie Boys on this one.
Well, counter argument. If I'm feeling sad,
If I'm feeling the Downward Spiral, then yes, it's a very good album.
it's not a record that I can just throw on and vacuum the house, or it's a very like you got to be in the mood to listen to the Downward Spiral. Whereas Check Your Head is like, fuck yeah,
all day,
let's
any
go.
day, yeah. So
So just to
I-
make it complicated, and I don't either one of these deserves to go. I don't care which one wins. I'm going Downward Spiral.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I'm not particularly a huge fan of Nine Inch Nails, but I am a fan of the Beastie Boys, so we're going to go ahead and go with that.
Okay.
And that's a great album.
You know, and I'm not saying this to make it interesting, but I was gonna walk in here like I was gonna pick Nine Inch Nails anyways. I mean, I like Check Your Head, but I mean, I like Nine Inch Nails Downward Spiral. Like that's a great album.
Okay, well, let's see. Both of you guys went Beastie, so one of you is getting fucking Nine Inch Nails.
I'll take Nine Inch Nails. That's fine.
Whoever I'm typing, I don't know. Yeah, you're getting
Yeah,
Nine Inch
it
Nails.
looks correct. Yeah.
Survey says.
Oh, you just gave that to Bill, or why Bill drinks.
I ain't drinking no more.
That's right. You're drinking Everclear.
I'm tired, boss.
Wild Bill drinks Everclear.
Oh God. I don't
Bessie
think that's
boys.
fit for YouTube.
Right. He's drinking that brass monk.
Them old Bressy boys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to the wheel, to the wheel. It's close.
I don't know what's.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay. Nine Inch Nails makes it.
I'm glad they do this little pop up here because I couldn't fucking tell.
I wouldn't be able to tell what
Right.
that was.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I would have
okay,
been,
yeah,
I would have
that's a
been,
winner.
I
I'm fine
would have
with
been
that.
completely okay with Beastie Boys beating it because they're both fucking great records.
Yeah, I'm good either way, and I certainly threw in a vote. But yeah, I'm totally fine with that. That's a great album.
You know,
That's a
well,
weird
I'll
pick.
listen
Interesting to see what it
that
goes
one
up against next.
later.
Yeah.
God damn, another tough one. Another tough one. Both excellent albums.
I mean, it's
And we've covered them both. We've done Alice in Chains, and we've done Tori Amos.
There you go.
Yep.
yep. Shout out any Tory fans watching. That's still our most popular video.
There you go. And of course, I was just
Yeah.
talking to my wife about how I missed that one. Let me break the suspense. I'll be the first on this one. I like the Tripod album. I think it was a lot of fun to listen to. But Tori it's Tori. I mean,
After
Right up.
Soundgarden, I mean, Joe, do you even grunge?
apparently not. I do own a lot of plaid though.
Hey,
so.
Tori grunges. Tori
Yeah.
grunges
Yeah,
here
oh,
and
yeah.
there.
She was a grunge queen.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that went to Liz Fair, right? Or Courtney.
Courtney's the grunge queen.
I think nobody's daughter got the grunge queen.
Yeah.
Although it should have been Kat Bjelland or, Danita Sparks. But
And I like Hole.
those
I
are all
love Hole.
conversations to be had.
But I'm with Joe. Little Earthquakes is my favorite Tory record. It's so simplistic and honest and raw that it just I gotta go Tory.
See, I mean, so I'll say Tripod was my pick here. I mean, Heaven Beside You, Frogs, like, fuck. I love Tripod. Tripod was my favorite Alice in Chains record. Like,
It was my
I'm
first or
sticking with
second.
Tripod. So I think you had Dirt probably, right?
I don't remember. We'll have to ask our Wikipedia,
That's right.
our historian. That's what he Trey's our historian.
Yeah, shout out Trey. I think this one's going to the wheel. I think I'm going to go with Alice in Chains.
I had a feeling.
I do. Not my favorite Tory album, but definitely upper echelon Tory, classic Tory.
It's probably number 2 for me.
Yeah, I think it was. I think if I remember correctly, it was number 3 for me. Because Under the Pink is just too good, and then there was that one late one that I really enjoyed. That I'm blanking on the name now. But I don't know. This kind of peak Lane Staley when you look at that career. Yeah, it's not quite Jar of Flies, but it's
It's close.
it's
close.
close. Yeah,
It's really good.
yeah.
All right, let's spin it to win it.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
That's a Tory.
Well deserved. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine with it for sure.
Okay, and there's our Nirvanas in Utero got the bye to explain. You're just now tuning in.
And we didn't do this on purpose.
That's math
Well,
is
I'm grabbing
mathing,
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which means Nirvana's in Utero is either going to go up against Little Earthquakes or whatever wins this round.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, whatever that meant.
Pause. We're live. We can't pause.
I'm pausing for when I upload the video for next week. All this
Is that
will be
the end
cut
of
out.
video 1?
No.
Oh, Jason, stop. Alice in Chains was Dirt. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I was hoping while I went in to get drinks real quick, you guys would at least start this conversation
Oh, no,
so
no.
I could see where it's going. This is gonna.
I'm not
I
doing.
love both of these albums.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Trey
first.
says your top Alice in Chains was Dirt. So our
Yeah, that's
historian in the chat did let us know.
Yeah, that's what Bill just said.
Well, I recommend everybody go back to Tripod and
you just say
I
that?
mean, Little Earthquakes too.
Yes, I did, but it's okay.
I've apparently just zoned completely out there.
You're just lagging.
It's all
so
right. I do
bad.
it all the time.
All right, so Bill, pick Wesley Willis versus Nirvana's Nevermind.
I mean, it's fucking never mind. Like,
Y'all want to see a
I'm gonna
spike
go
pick?
with Nevermind. Like, Wesley Willis is solid, but it ain't Kurt.
Well, nothing's getting swept here, so I'll just jump out right ahead then. You're voting one way, I'm voting the other. I'm gonna go Wesley Willis. I'd put Rock and Roll McDonald's up against Smells Like Teen Spirit. Let's go.
Yeah, when we talk about hashtag integrity, surely we know.
Trey's voting for.
I picked it. That's one of my picks.
Yeah, that's true.
Trey
yeah,
wants Wesley Willis versus Everclear for the final.
that'd be hilarious because Everclear probably lose because y'all a bunch of goobers put Wesley Willis somehow in round 3.
Have you? Rock and Roll McDonald's goes up against Smells Like Teen Spirit.
He's got like 3 songs that are worth listening to. Rock and Roll McDonald's being one of them. Cut the Mullet being the second. I don't know what the third
My
one is.
friend,
Sure
his
there's-
discography is vast.
Yeah, his
And bottomless.
discography is vast and nothing but gold.
Vast
Suck a
and
Caribou's
bottomless with
ass,
3 good
Jello
songs.
Biafra. They threw me out of church.
It is intellectually stimulating.
Alanis Morissette, like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All those songs with names have the same
Stabbing
song.
Westward.
We're talking about Everclear having the
Great
same
one.
song.
Harmony Joy Bus Ride.
I'm going to pick Nirvana.
Well, okay, so as the guy who was listening to Nirvana since 1992, since I was 12 years old, my first tattoo when I turned 18 was the smiley face. I had bootlegs of this band and the songs that nobody else even knew existed. I'm still going Wesley Willis, though, because fucking Rock and Roll McDonald's, man. Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Hashtag integrity.
I say
Rock
take-
over London, rock on Chicago.
Never
Wheaties,
mind.
Breakfast of Champions.
Well,
See,
when,
he knows it's a banger. It's a hit.
when we get
It's a
to
classic. Every
Nirvana,
time.
we'll eventually get to that discography. Because
I mean, I'm happy either one wins, but yeah, this one's got to go to the wheel.
right, I won't shed a tear if Wesley loses, but
No,
let's make
but
it
it won't
interesting.
be kind of a sad day because this is the only Wesley Willis still in here, right?
Right, because these people
Yes.
voted out the better record.
Which one is this one? Volume 1 or Volume 2?
This is
This
volume
one's
one.
volume one, which yeah, volume 2 is far
Volume 2
superior.
is far superior, but we got a low bar here.
I mean, I whooped
Rock and Roll
Batman's
McDonald's
ass.
Cut the Mullet
a low
is on
bar.
volume
You
2.
You need to check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself.
Let's see what
Go to the barber.
happens. Let's
Telling
see
you
what
tired of looking like an
happens.
asshole. That's a good song, but it didn't like a good
I love
album.
it every time, yeah. Have you not heard Suck a Caribou's Ass?
I have.
Oh yes, Bill.
Hey!
That's what it landed on.
I've heard it. It doesn't mean it's good.
I gotta grab another beer, but
That means you haven't heard it.
So we
I'm
got
gonna-
to finish this wheel.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this wheel before I go. Y'all let me know what
All
it
right.
lands on.
Okay. And in the third round coming up, it's Wildville drinks by a hair, but no, all of a sudden,
It's
looks like
everyone
everybody
drinks.
photo finish, everybody drinks.
Well, I'm glad I got a beer then.
Yeah, it was a good time for you.
Unscripted, man. Couldn't plan it. All right, let's spin this
Delicioso.
bitch again.
Let's see. Does the wheel hate my liver tonight?
The wheel, you cursed the
Oh,
wheel at
We
the end of
couldn't
round
hate all
one.
our livers tonight. It's a drinking
God.
wheel.
I like how it's a mystery to me the whole time because
It's like, you
all
know
over
where
the
it's
place.
going. Yep, same.
Well, I know two of
Okay.
the colors, Joe.
Well, I just looked and it was like on mine, then on yours, on mine, then on.
I know, right? Same. So, yeah.
I was like, it wasn't like spinning.
Come on, wheel. Please show mercy. It's a Monday night.
Let's get we'll see a Nirvana versus Nirvana brawl.
Oh, ooh.
Keep going, keep going. That's a crying shame.
The
Somehow we got August and everything after.
the
Here, we
WW
still fighting
Alliance holds strong.
Wesley Willis in this thing.
And
Now-
never mind.
Long
Zoe.
live the king of rock and roll.
And never mind his own.
Elvis is here.
And
Where's Elvis?
Nevermind is now out. Yeah.
That's wild.
Welcome to the 90s.
Never mind's not even the best Nirvana record.
I'm okay with In Utero still being good. Like, we really split hair on which one's better.
No, we're not. There's a clear winner in those two. If it would have went against those two, there's a clear winner.
Yeah, I might have.
Now with Wesley being there, I don't know.
Oh, I still don't. I'm voting the same way. Spoiler alert.
I might go the other way.
This
Hey,
one,
look,
though.
Wesley Willis, if you're watching this live with us right now, with one of the 5 people, feel free to come on the show and defend your albums.
Well, I'm sure he would love to if he had not passed in, what was it, 02?
That's all right. He can still try.
Yeah,
ODD's not about quitters.
You know, I mean, by the same token, Kurt Cobain,
Kurt
if you're
Cobain.
watching, come on,
Come
tell
on,
us.
Yeah. Hook.
Yeah,
You know.
come on to the show.
We wanna
Kurt
hear a
Cobain.
brand
We'd
new
love
song,
to
Kurt.
say hello. Yeah,
If that jaw's
We'd
still
we'd love to
about
say
that.
hello, 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 howlo.
That's right.
Well, up next, we have Alkaline Trio, God Damn It, versus NoFX's White Trash, 2 Ebs, and a Bean.
Another tough choice. Tough choice.
This could have been tougher based on the 2 bands in this
Correct.
bracket, but because it's these 2 albums, I'm going Alkaline Trio.
Yeah, I'm following suit. I have that same argument with it. NoFX has a better album out there in this decade.
Not that White Trash is like, no,
Yeah, it's no
You know,
slouch. Yeah.
it's
No,
no
it ain't a
slouch. I fucking love White Trash. The album.
No,
Yeah.
clip that. Clip it.
You know,
Glad I'm the
I
editor.
might go with Alkaline Trio here too, actually.
Really?
Yeah, NoFX does have better stuff, whereas that's kind of top tier Alkaline Trio.
That is fucking top tier Alkaline Trio.
So it's already 3 votes Alkaline Trio, so my vote doesn't matter. So I'll say with both these Alkaline Trio and NoFX, both bands that I have discovered since doing this show, both bands that I have found that I loved since doing this show.
It's tough.
I
Tough round.
say I own White Trash, 2 Hebes, and a Bean. Alkaline Trio. It's not my favorite Alkaline Trio, but it's up there. So yeah, avoiding the sweep, I'll definitely go for NoFX though, without a doubt.
And that makes sense because, I mean,
Respectable.
technically White Trash was your first NoFX record, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So that makes
Yeah, but I mean, have you
sense.
gotten to Heavy Petting Zoo yet?
No, because it
No, I
didn't
got
go to
to
Grinder.
War on Errorism.
Pump up the volume.
Pump up
No.
the volume. That was a great one.
I got so long.
46 or 47 songs.
First ditch effort. I mean, they don't slouch even to the end. Like 72 Hookers is like one of the best
Yeah, I
opening
don't know if
tracks.
I've heard that one.
Yeah, they keep it going for a while. They dip a little though.
But listen, I do want to say Alkaline Trio.
Exactly.
I was one of the people that wanted to put that on the grinder, but yeah.
I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Alkaline. The Alkaline Trio Queens debate will continue in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, yes.
I swear we did this already. Maybe not. But I
I
swear
can't even see what that other one is.
it's Green Day's
Oh,
Kerplunk, Beck's Mellow Gold.
Did Beck's Mellow Gold go against another Green Day album?
That's why it feels real familiar.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think
Or did
Mellow
Kerplunk
Gold
go
was
Oh,
against Odelay?
Whatever it went against, Bill or Joe actually picked Beck. I remember that.
So it didn't go against Green Day.
Did go against Green Day. So it must have been Green Day or Kerplunk went against Odelay.
Well-
then I'm guessing.
That's my second favorite Green Day record. It's my only Green Day that I got left in this bracket. But
Well,
I'm
and I think Kerplunk
Who's
took
Dookie
out
right under there?
Phantomas too at one point. So
yeah, Dookie's
Oh,
still
yeah.
in there. I fucking love Kerplunk. I go watch our Green Day review, but it's Mellow Gold. I got to go with Mellow Gold.
Bill,
So
what you think?
whatever y'all want to do to these 2 records that I love,
You know,
I'm trying not
Jason,
to be the
I'm
one
going to
to
go
go
with
second.
Kerplunk.
I'm okay with either one going further. Actually, so it
I got a fun feeling this is going to Will because I'll go Kerplunk also.
then y'all just hate our livers.
well, because I hate the liver, said yeah, I'll go Mellow Gold. Let's take it to the wheel.
Lord,
I mean, I want Green Day to win. Don't get me wrong.
I'm okay either way, honestly. I mean,
And I want this to go to the wheel.
Yeah.
we'll let the wheel
All hail
decide.
delivery.
Oh, I thought he got it again.
I did too.
I thought he got it again.
We've been landing on Tim way too much here. We gotta.
Look, I balanced it 2-2-1-1. I mean, I can change it if you want. I can
that's all
stretch
right.
it out a little bit here.
We can keep.
Yeah, we can stretch that out. That's all. I like that. I like that pie chart.
Oh shit!
All right, Joe, what are you going with here?
Okay. I'm gonna go with
All of a sudden, she
Counting Crows.
disappeared.
surprise, surprise. I love Dookie. I think Dookie's a great album. I don't think it's Green Day's best album by any means, but it does have a nostalgic place in my heart. I've told the story about it being the only cassette I had in my car for a very long time, and I listened to Dookie a whole lot. But it's Counting Crows recovering this album.
But
One of
Dookie
the two best
respurred Dookie brought like pop punk to the mainstream, man. They changed the '90s going
Yeah, but
forward.
it's still not one of the two best albums of all time.
I mean, it
You're right.
ain't
It's no rock and roll McDonald's.
You know what?
That's right.
No, I'll go last.
Say Green Day's Dookie. It ain't no Uno, but I'm gonna go with Dookie over
Murder of
Recovering
Crows
Satellite.
is coming, Joe. Murder
I
of
know
Crows
it.
is coming. Tim, go back and watch our Dookie review to see what these
right.
guys think of Dookie.
Yeah, I don't know. You want to take it to the wheel? Because I'll go Dookie. Sure, I'll go Dookie.
No, I knew you was going Dookie anyway. Well, we'll just leave Green Day there. No, I don't want any complaints. I'm gonna put Counting Crows, Counting Crows
I'm
on
due.
Joe.
I'm due to be landing on
No,
one too.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, whatever's easiest.
And we'll move Green Day up here to.
If it lands on,
I mean, just because there's a green
Tim,
background, that'd be confusing. It lands
I'll be
on
upset.
yellow, but we're choosing Green Day.
That's true. And Counting Crows August is very yellow.
It's all about those production,
but we're covering the satellites.
values.
The crows fly again.
Y'all can't see because my wingspan's really long. So
I mean,
Just hanging in there.
I knew I was
Hanging
due.
in there. Okay.
hanging around.
that is my favorite Counting
Green
Crows
Day
record.
out.
Green
Green
Day's
Day
out.
out.
Yeah.
I
The
Jason,
Counting Crows.
I voted for both Green Day albums. I just want the record to show that.
Oh, you're trying to make up for some earlier rounds. I see. That's okay.
Oh, yeah, because Jason's part of the reason Green Day's out because Kerplunk.
And if
Uh-huh.
you go
Go.
back and watch our Green Day episodes, you'll know why my vote mixed.
Yeah, it all makes sense. I fucking Recovering the Satellites is one of my favorite records of all time too. So I'm okay with
amazing.
that. And Dookie, it's overrated compared to some other Green Day records that you
Recovering the
guys.
Satellites is like a desert island record.
This-
I mean,
This one fucking hurts me.
This is the Ataris
This is the-
versus.
This is the
No
Ataris
Use.
versus No Use for Names More Betterness.
Yeah.
This hurts me to the core because both these records were monumental in my life at
Yes.
some point.
I mean, this isn't a fun choice. I don't like this game anymore. With the two of them going up against each other.
Well, I'll go first then. I'll go
Okay.
first. Because you guys are right. These are both great albums. They're both albums that I have discovered doing the show, so I've got the newest perspective on here. And well, I think that's probably one of the Atari's better albums. We're down to an album called More Betterness, which which delivers. Yeah, I got to go with More Betterness on this.
I mean, I'll follow
Great
up.
Atari's album, though. Great Atari's album.
Not
I'll
your
follow up because
same.
actually, I was gonna say the Ataris here on this one. I mean,
One gets the
I like
sweep.
the No Use.
Yeah, you can go, Fuel.
I'm gonna go Atari's actually.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
Okay.
Atari's because More Betterness has a little dip in the. There's like one song that's like, oh okay. Whereas the Ataris, I fucking love that record. The original, this version here, I love it all the way through. It's such a fun pop punk record. Ramones, like you just throw it on, it's fucking there.
I'm kind of glad you went Atari so that it doesn't have to be on either one of our heads, whichever one goes through. So we can go no use for a name and go into the wheel, and
It's going to the wheel, okay.
because I love that. I love both those albums, but More
Both
Bitterness
great
is my
albums.
gateway. Those are my gateway drug.
I turned a lot of people onto fucking punk, pop punk into punk, off More Betterness.
Uh huh.
It's a great album. Yeah.
The Ataris win.
Okay. I'm not upset on either one of those. So.
I'm not either.
I mean, I'm a little, it sucks. No Betterness isn't in there, but
I'm okay with either one of these winning out too. I don't know.
well, I've got an easy.
Push my
I'll be
cat's
the
ass.
easy person with this. I love that Lagwagon album. I think the Mud Honey album is really good. I think I voted for it last round to come through. Of course, I don't know what it was against. I can't remember, but I'm gonna put it pretty easily and just say Lagwagon. Double Platinum's amazing.
So I'll follow that up. I wasn't the biggest fan of that Mudhoney album. I mean, it wasn't bad, just didn't like it as much.
It's dirty.
So I'll go with Lagwagon there.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
I mean, I'll go Mud Honey. I'll keep it. Make it real interesting. I'll go Mud Honey. Both great albums,
What up,
but
Big
I
Sam?
got to get the hometown representation going for the '90s.
Good album, really good album. I mean,
Fuck it. It's going to the wheel. I don't give a shit.
wow.
Either one.
Boy, the wheel's
I,
getting some work.
I love early Mud Honey. Like those first three albums, you can't touch. You can't
Yeah,
fuck with the
they're
first two
there.
Mud Honey.
All right. Oh,
You
they're
can't fuck with that
and they got a
Lagwagon
lot of
either.
late. They got a lot of true, but Mud Honey really has a lot of late game gems that
They
I think
do.
people need to find still.
They do.
Big Sam, what you picking between Lagwagon and Mud Honey? I know it's on delay. You'll tell me in a minute.
Shout out Big Sam. Why don't
And
you
now, a word from our sponsors.
So what are you guys discussing?
But for those of you just joining us, we are in the 90s meat grinder. So we are discussing Mud Honey and Lagwagon right this moment, but we're in round 3.
The best album of the 90s. We're narrowing it down. Also,
Two
Sam, I
contenders
noticed
going up against it right here.
Sam doesn't have one of those little cool emotes next to his name. He must not be a YouTube member.
For
With a really
shame.
fun Chihuahua head there.
Yeah, you can spam Bill Chihuahua heads in the chat.
Yeah.
See, like this.
That's what we want. That is what we want. Is Chihuahua Head Bill?
Yep. Do Chihuahua slap. Chihuahua slap. Slap that Chihuahua, Trey. Hopefully he's still watching. All right, so let's go into the wheel.
Going to the wheel.
Hashtag no animal abuse.
That's right. Nope.
Hashtag
Let me
every
tell you
good
about my
boy
story
deserves
later.
Fudge.
Uh-oh.
See, it worked.
That's
I
surprising.
said the magic words.
That's right.
It's Mud Honey.
I'm going to tell you what. Tim, you're side top this evening. That's 3 out of 4.
Is it?
There it is.
I am
Thank
not
you,
even
Trey.
tracking any of that
I
shit.
haven't even. No, it landed on you like just as many times.
Yep.
No,
see
3
them-
out
see
of
them
4.
David Trey.
Chihuahua slaps there, Sam. You could do that
It's
too.
actually landed on Bill drinks the least, if
I know.
if I'm recalling
Yeah,
correctly.
see, I think it's only hit me twice.
It's hit drink a lot tonight, though. I know that.
Mhm.
Only like 4.
Speaking of
But
better
who
no
needs a wheel to remind us there, right? Am I
Speaking
right?
of better no effects records, my closest friend, Linoleum. Metal meter in my hand.
My good friend Lori Myers. I hear she's in the movies.
We
Bless you.
might have it listed as self-titled, but you know what the name of that album is.
Oh yeah, we know Body Count. That's a
Yeah.
monumental record, very important record.
I gotta go Body Count. Like
It's a
that album's
very
too
important
good.
record.
It's definitely holds up. Talk about being 30 years ahead of whatever's going on.
I mean, there's still people sleeping on linoleum too.
That's true. And you're right. This is a fan-fucking-tastic NoFX album. But this peak Body Count, and Body Count is peak 90s.
So yeah, I'm going NoFX.
We got 2 NoFX, 1 Body Count.
No sweep.
Wait, who was the did Jason, you pick NoFX?
Yeah, I'm picking NoFX.
Okay. I'm gonna let Big Sam have my pick on this one. He's going NoFX, so am I.
There goes the neighborhood.
Sam, if you'd
That's
have
all I
picked
gotta
Body
say.
Count,
There
I
goes
went
the
NoFX. Just let you know.
You just got genderfied.
That's right.
Yeah, there goes the neighborhood.
All right, well, that was the end of round 3. Stick around. In 2 days. You can watch round 4. If you're not watching this live stream, we live stream the first Monday of every month. So check
Right?
us out.
Why aren't you here?
Yeah, we
I
hang
thought Bill
out.
was throwing gang symbols or something.
No, number 4.
Jazz hands, number 4.
Jazz hands, yeah. They're not gang symbols, officer. They're jazz hands.
Works every time.
Yeah, see how much fun we have. We talk, chat. Let us know your favorite albums of the 90s. You could do it live, or you can leave us a comment down below.
And you can watch the episodes too, where we actually like hash out what makes it to the meat grinder. We picked a bunch of great albums.
Yeah.
Bunch of great albums. So stick around for round 4. It's getting narrower and narrower. As always, be safe and make good decisions. And I will cut all of that so we can reset this.
But we are still live, so
Yeah.
Thanks
So
for
everybody
staying
watching
along.
us
That's
live,
how
you
we
get to
do
watch
it.
this part, which is
Yeah,
everybody's
That
favorite
is
part.
how we do it. And
You
it
get-
is that simple.
And we'll see how good we are at these brackets. Wait a minute, Propaganda didn't go over.
Propaganda did not
While
make
that's
it.
happening, I have to go expunge my beer rental. I will be right
Okay,
back.
okay.
Oh man, this is going to get confusing
We
here.
really putting it too old counting crows on these, huh?
I'm going to have to do it like this, like I did the last time when I was by myself editing.
All by himself.
Now y'all see how much work I got to do.
That's right.
Oh, that's a fuck.
Oh, well, that's
Everclear's
good.
fucking gone. Everclear's fucking gone.
Everclear's hosed here.
So you're saying there's a
Oh,
chance?
Nine Nails and Tory. That's
Yeah,
we couldn't have
that's-
planned that better.
That's you couldn't have scripted that. I don't know. Bill probably doesn't know, but there's history between Tory and Trent Reznor.
That's pretty good. I like that. I
No
like the
more
way you're doing this.
tripod.
Though.
So it is Nirvana versus Wesley.
Thank God.
Offline versus.
Crows.
kind of crows gotta fight? The Ataris, huh?
Oh.
I don't like that either at all.
Okay, that's it.
All right,
Good.
did we do this correctly? That's the question, Bill.
We should have counted it correctly.
I'll double. Yeah, if the math doesn't math at the end, I'm totally blaming you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
I'm blaming Bill because he's the young one.
Yeah, we mathed it right.
Yeah, perfect. Good job, Bill. We'll give you
Because there
credit
should
for it, too.
be 16 in this round, correct? 16 albums.
Oh, I don't like
8
albums or
matchups?
brackets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Should be 8
5,
brackets.
6, 7, 8. Yes.
Perfect. Yep, we're right on schedule then.
This is why you ran the Bronze Tacos fucking schedule league shit.
Did you run that shit?
Yeah, Bill was our
after
main
season
fucking.
4. Yeah,
God bless your
Yeah.
soul.
Because I'm like,
It was
I don't want to
enjoyable.
I
fuck
would
with all
put
that
up with those
math.
people. Look,
Oh, I had to
love
put
all
up
the-
with. I had to put up with the drama. I just didn't put up with all the math.
Oh, I remember putting up with the drama. That's why I stopped doing it because I was like, I'll just ban all of you.
The history of
I'm not
bronze
having fun
tacos.
anymore.
A group of 6. Was it 6 of us? It was me, you, Raspberry, Eska, Eric, and Tacos. Yeah, so there were 6 of us.
Uh huh.
We're like, fuck it, let's start a. I can't even remember the name of the site. But then Eska's like, well, let's go to Discord. This Discord's still fucking new as shit. And we start this server. It gets big. We start a league. And what happens? Taco, he leaves because he tries to cheat in the league. Eska fucking quits. Raspberry fucking quits. Eric fucking quits. I had to ask Eska, like, can I guess just make me the owner since I'm the only fucking person running this thing. Joe fucking leaves.
Well, I wasn't really. I played Overwatch like very casually.
That's true. Yeah, you didn't even.
And I actually did more with the Discord than I played Overwatch. And then I was like, hey, if we're not having fun, which is the whole point of this, then what are we doing? And it wasn't fun to do that because I was like, ban them, kick them.
Yep. We kicked out
I was like, if it ain't
many,
fun.
so much trash.
If it isn't fun, get rid of them. I was like,
Is
they're
that
not having fun. We're
Soundgarden
not having
versus
fun.
Counting Crows. Yes,
It is.
Sam. That is. I know where I'm going.
Me too.
I know where I'm going.
I know where it's going.
Oh, I know where. Yeah, me too.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be wheel every time going forward here.
Yeah,
Well-
I don't. Well, the first round.
No, no.
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
There's a
guess-
couple that are. That Everclear one, I think, might go to wheel again.
No, Everclear's fucking gone. Unless Bill, well, it might. Who knows? Bill might fucking pick it.
Yeah, that's a great.
You know, all I
Everclear
need
album.
just need one more person.
I was just reading or just listening to Songs for American Movie Volume 1.
Oh,
Really good. Learning How to Smile. So good. Such a great album.
Yeah, they reissued it on vinyl. Like,
I should have picked
from
that
the
up.
masters, like cleaned it up, and I just didn't want to buy it because it's like $40-something.
Mm-mm.
It's low on my list
Never
to buy,
mind.
but
I like that album, but I'm not paying $40 right now.
yeah, it's not a. If it was like 20 or 25, I'd get it
Mm-hmm.
because I love that record too.
It's so good. I did listen to Volume 2 again, and I'm back to my original thoughts on that.
I don't like that record at all.
Yeah, not a fan. I think when we were doing the rant and rank, I put it higher, like I was more into it.
You were, yeah, you. I was shocked. I'm like, okay.
And then I just listened to it again. I was like, no.
On
Back to my original
AM,
feelings.
AM. I hate that.
No, that's on Volume 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Not a $40 purchase. All right, let's I have a
see
solid
if I
beard
know.
going. You see that? Yeah, Joe's got a beard too, but it's white.
It's white and B. And
I mean,
don't get to go
mine's
long.
pretty white too, but we are old, and we are
My
drunk.
beard's probably still the darkest thing that comes in on me. So
Not young strapping Bill there. He's got that.
Yeah,
dark-
Bill's got the.
yeah, prime of his life.
I remember when I had a dark
Listening to
beard. It
bullshit
was real
like-
dark.
REM versus Mr.
Oh,
Bungle.
apparently I need to let
Wow,
the dogs
what a
out,
way
so
to
I'll be
start
right back.
the.
You gotta let the dogs out.
Actually, I'll let the dogs out. I'll come back when I gotta let them in. I'll just carry you with me.
That's fine. We'll let you know what's
You want
going
to do
on.
an intro for this next round for when you
Yeah.
edit it down?
Yeah, I
Okay,
gotta do
cool.
an intro.
How do I turn
Cool.
my camera off?
How
There it
are we
is.
doing live chat wise? Everybody still with us?
Yeah,
go check
Sam
out-
asked.
I
Sam
love
asked.
the survey. That's awesome.
Let's say I just added a poll. Which one, Mr. Bungles California or REM's Automatic for the People?
Sam asked, "What's everyone drinking tonight?" Beer.
Yeah, the usual. I go with a local favorite. I don't try to advertise, but I get my vitamin R. the
Sponsor us,
official
Rainer.
beer of, yeah, official, beverage of a Sabretooth practice.
No, we don't get Rainer down here in Texas, and I'm not even. I'm just drinking Corona because
If it's good enough for a Nirvana practice, it's good enough for me. Those with the box set know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yep. Bill, what you drinking?
I'm drinking right now a nice vodka lemonade because it's hot as fuck.
Oh my God, I don't even want to hear about fucking hot as fuck in
Yeah, I was
Wisconsin.
gonna say something, and then I
Jesus.
remembered Jason's in Tejas.
Yeah,
Texas.
I don't go outside. I had to take the trash out today, and I'm just like, it sucks.
This is a fiance and I went for a run.
The
It was
trash.
first time I ran more
It
than a
sucked.
half mile in years.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hot up there. Y'all running fucking 3 miles. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
You'd fucking
Wasn't
die.
enjoyable.
Congratulations on fiancé-ness. I don't know how long that's been, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was an ODD.
Some months.
okay.
Hashtag
one
Wild
tells
Bill
me-
plays.
That's right. Oh, Bill, I need to ask you a question. I know we're supposed to be starting a video here, but have you ever heard of Lydia Lovelace? This is our country corner behind Bill and I's.
That rings a bell.
Her
heard
album
of that.
Daughters is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, you should check that. Now, I don't know about the rest of her discography, but that album in particular, I love.
Oh.
I'll say
Alright.
that I listened to the Vaseline's first record again today, and I think Bill would like the Vaseline's.
Okay.
We might have to do that discography as a short
Yeah.
one.
Is that your next pick?
Not next, but it might be coming up.
I'm gonna end this poll real quick.
My next is Green
Stuff.
Jello. I figure if he can
I
handle
hear
Buttle
they-
3
Surprise,
votes. Oh,
3
yeah,
votes.
huh?
2 for REM, 1 for Mr. Bungle.
Oh, we skipped the intro and went straight into the votes.
No. This is I did a poll on the YouTube chat.
Oh, right. Okay.
and REM won it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 2-1.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
people be more familiar with the REM album than with the Mr. Bungle album.
I bet Herp went bungle. Does it show who voted?
No, it just
Okay.
gives you a number.
Would we give that
Trey-
information
Trey
away
fucking
on
went
the live
bungle.
stream if
So will we surrender that informations?
these are purely
Oh.
democratic votes?
Sure.
That's right.
All right. Well, let's see where it actually lands.
Yeah.
See if
Let's
the
do
poll
an
is
intro and let's officially get into the next round.
All right. Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where all friends, fans come together, BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discussing musical artists. I'm your host, Jason. Your other host is Tim.
Hola, bichola.
And Joe.
It's a fine night for a Mai Tai.
And Bill.
Oh, and hello, it's a great evening. See, was that more
Mai Tai
energetic?
in a can.
You sound like
Hold
somebody's
on.
like northern
Hold on,
grandma.
Hold on.
Oh my
Railroad track
gosh.
come through. A Mai Tai in a can?
No, I said it's a fine night for a Mai Tai.
But what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Pilsner.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm
I
not
was
drinking
gonna-
a
I
Mai
was
Tai.
gonna
It's a fine
say.
night for wherever they are. I don't know.
Yes.
These
it
folks
is.
could be in
Oh,
somewhere
right.
exotic watching us.
That's just for you, Jason.
So we're an unscripted show. You never know what anybody's going to say or hijack the intro. It doesn't matter here at ODD. That's how we do things. We stream live the first Monday of every month. This is live stream, so it could get a little more crazier than usual. Who knows?
Also the meat grinder.
And we're at the meat grinder. We're at round 4. So go check out the previous episodes because I'm not going to explain it all again. You can watch our video that came out on Monday. I explained it there.
We're a playlist channel. At this point, you should all know what's going
Like
on.
and subscribe it.
Like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Follow our Discord. All that stuff. Get in early because we're not monetized. We have no ads. You can watch us ad-free.
If
That's right.
if you have trouble sleeping, this is great ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do want ads, we actually made our own ads back in like season 2 or 3. They're pretty funny, pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
Tell Chad
Jimmy
about that.
World.
Jimmy Eat World, go watch that. A lot of ads for Dawson's Creek in that one. So
Makes sense to me.
I heard a Jimmy Eat World song recently. I don't know where it popped up, but I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember when we covered them. That was awful. That was just a bad time in my life of having to listen to
Yeah.
Jimmy Eat
Not the
World."
worst band we've covered on the show, though.
No, but but in the conversation.
Yeah,
It's in the
In good
conversation.
company.
It's in the yeah. All right, so first matchup is Mr. Bungles California versus REM's Automatic for the People.
Well, I know we just put a poll up, and I can let Bill talk about that here in a second. But for me, this is a no-brainer. I'm California all the way.
All the way.
Yeah, I can follow that up. Let's say we're streaming this live. If you're catching the after show here, we're live the first Monday of every month. Check us out. REM actually won the poll in the chat. And actually, I'll say I'm going to second that. I'm going to go REM. REM was my pick. Mr. Bungle California, though, is a phenomenal album in its own right. But I'm going to just stick with the album that I stuck in here.
Okay.
Bill is a
Joe?
man of the people.
He's automatic for the people.
For the people.
And I
right.
certainly respect the people's decision, but you guys are all wrong. I mean, find me a better album than California. That goes beyond the 90s, even.
Out of these two, I don't think I can. I think I'm going to go with California also. I do love REM. Don't get me wrong, and I really like that album. But this one blew me away. California blew me away when I first heard it. So,
And
we're
I'm
gonna stick
not
with that.
taking this one to the wheel. I'm going California.
Not taking the chance.
Not taking the chance. I ain't playing with that wheel no more. I'm going
I'm sure the
California.
wheel will get involved here in a minute.
Trey, we knew you.
Yeah,
would
I-
Bungle.
Oh, the wheel's
Man, that
definitely.
Mr. Bungle album is it's perfect for any time. That's the best 45 minutes you'll spend out of your day.
I'll go. We'll keep the first round simple. This next round, though, you guys can discuss amongst yourselves. I'm just gonna start typing.
Just start typing.
Soundgarden.
Yeah, Soundgarden.
Yeah, Counting Crows.
Yeah, Counting Crows.
Yeah.
I'll play with the wheel on this one.
Yeah. The fun part of that, I believe I was riding around a Geo Metro when I first heard this album.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
Stops, but make Bill drink. Whew.
Oh.
That was close.
Well, time that happened again.
Yeah.
It's just for the suspense.
I mean, it was right on the line, too, Jason. You missed that.
Yeah,
it
we're
doesn't get any
live.
closer.
Normally, I'd edit all that out with the dog going outside, but we're live, so it is what
That's what I had to
is.
do while y'all got to travel with me through my home.
Yep. That's we'll do it live. Fuck it.
I had seen the video for Outshined a couple times on it was one of those rare videos that was on 120 Minutes and Headbangers Ball. And then I was still bicycle age. I didn't even have a learner's permit yet. And I was walking around and some dude was just blaring Super Unknown out his windows for the whole neighborhood, and I was like, oh shit, I know what that is. That's a badass album that just lost to the Counting Crows. Yeah.
Which would be against what chat said.
Yeah,
Chat's
we're not
poll
for the
was
people here.
Soundgarden.
We're
Yeah.
for the Counting Crows.
Not a clean sweep.
We're just hanging around this town for too long.
That's right.
Just bumming around this town so long.
This is the first Counting Crows album I bought. And the second one I bought was August and Everything After. It was about
First
5
Soundgarden
seconds.
album I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
It
my
can
first
be the
three
first
to one.
Was
Soundgarden
it?
I
On
buy.
cassette. That's how long ago it was.
And this is
I didn't
my this is my favorite Soundgarden album, wasn't it? I believe this is my
I
number
think,
one.
yeah,
and this
I think
has
it was.
a baseball player's name in it in one of the songs that I really like. Ty Cobb.
That's on a different album.
that's on
but
Down
they
on the
do
Upside.
have that song, yeah.
Never mind.
That's on
Maybe
Down on the
Upside is-
Upside. That's Down on the Upside, which made the grinder, but is no longer here.
Mm-hmm.
and it's one of the best banjo solos you're gonna hear in the '90s. But
All right, the toughest one of the evening.
Oh
So
God,
tough.
yeah.
So tough. I'll go first. I'm going strung out. How the fuck is Everclear in round 4? I don't know.
I'll go second. I'll go Everclear.
Oh,
That's why.
strung out.
oh, so I could send this thing to the wheel, huh?
You can sit
Come
into the
on,
wheel again,
Joe.
Joe.
Come
That's all it's
on.
gotten this far. Let's do one more round.
A cup
One
of
more
2-day-old coffee, dude. You're feeling like yourself again.
Boy, there would be no hashtag integrity if I sent this thing to the wheel.
Matchbook, dude.
You're right. You're the one who brings
All set
it.
Man, as
Joe,
much
I
fun as it
served-
would be,
I set the ball to you. You just got to
I
spike
know.
for the kill.
Yeah,
now.
you set me up with it. I would feel real bad if Everclear beat Strung Out, though. So I'm not going to send it to the wheel. We're
Thank
going to go with Strung
God.
Out. Because I would feel terrible
Hashtag integrity wins the day.
if it hit Everclear and I had to stare at Everclear beat Twisted by Design. That would be.
There's a difference between Strung Out's ultimate devotion about the song is literally about Fat Mike took him to a S&M club and things happened
Sounds all right.
versus I'll buy you a new life. I
the
mean,
white man in the
Dun
black
dun
suits.
dun 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 dun. Yeah.
White Men's
Great
a
album.
good fucking song. It is a great album. I love that record. But it ain't Strung Out.
No.
So the poll ended 2-2
God,
with our audience for that one.
Okay.
you couldn't have fucking planned this. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Trent Reznor versus Tori Amos. You couldn't have fucking planned it.
No. I love how that lined up for us.
That's fucked up.
Well, yeah,
Mine's
just based on that, I'm gonna go Tory.
Two
okay.
albums later, Tori tears Trent Reznor's ass up on Boys for Band.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm gonna go Tory.
I'm going Tori too.
Well, this one's gonna be real. Bill, what you doing?
I'm going 9-inch nails still.
You would, Bill.
I would.
Sexist.
Well, you know I'm not
It's
going
that
9 inch
full
Did you
color
hear me
beard.
and a gun? Jesus Christ.
Um,
Winter?
Isn't it about Trent Reznor?
No, this is before. This is before she met Trent.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm
okay.
definitely Team Tory here throughout pretty much everything, all the votes here, and we're going to continue that on.
So Tori's just winning, right? That's 3 Tori.
Oh,
one
yeah, that's
Trent.
3-1.
Yeah, that's a Tory. Downward Spiral, great album.
It's a great album.
I will probably say though, not 9-inch Nails best.
But it's like right next to it I mean the Downward Spiral is a fucking experience. That's just
That it is.
it's
yeah.
just an experience.
Now, I will tell you that here's my saving grace for y'all pick 9 Inch Nails over Tory, chat. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with anybody who picked 9 Inch Nails besides Bill in the chat. Something's wrong with you. Rethink your life. Team Tory. But
Team Tory.
the Trent Reznor, now later, whenever he's doing soundtracks and things of that nature, I have enjoyed more with some of the soundtrack.
Interesting,
Now, I'm
okay.
not going to listen to the soundtrack, but I think it fits certain movies or games or whatnot.
Like Ghost 1
Interesting.
through 4 and
Well, I mean, even beyond that, he won an Oscar for The Social Network, and they've been nominated. Like, what was the last one they were nominated for?
oh, Trent's no slouch. No.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I know Intergalactic. He that opening song is Trent Reznor and somebody.
The Fragile Man.
Atticus Ross is his new partner.
It would be a good like album wars of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness versus fucking The Fragile as like the double album of the 90s. It'd be hard.
I
I'd
think
be
The
hard pressed.
Fragile wins that one, but
Yeah, you don't like Billy though. I mean, I don't like Billy either, but I love Melancholy.
we're live, so this is totally off topic. But I watched that Black Sabbath concert the other night, and Billy Corgan brought it. He did a really good Rob Halford impression. So
now we're still
definitely not the
waiting.
worst performer of the day.
And Big Sam may be able to tell us this in the chat here, but has Billy Corgan ever taken a power bomb? Because we know he owns a wrestling company, so we want to know if he's taken a power bomb before.
Like received?
Yeah. He's not giving a power bomb. Billy's not that tall. He's not that big.
He can fight someone smaller than him.
That's true.
All right, let's we're beating around the bush here. We got a big decision to make.
That's right. You
Yeah, I don't
Hashtag
know
integrity.
how whoever put these brackets together allowed this to happen, but
Y'all told me to do it that way.
We didn't know what they were going up against.
I know I'll go last because I don't want to spoil it.
I'm kind of good either way too, honestly.
I get. I mean, I've already said on the show my number one is Nirvana's in Utero. I have to stick with it.
Sure.
I was waiting for you to pick Wesley Willis, so I'd be like, "This is your number. This is why I got to buy."
No, I've got to go. I mean, I was listening to it today, the 2009 color pressing. I fucking love that record.
So you're going in utero?
I'm going in Utero.
What you doing, Tim?
I'm hoping I can go last, so my vote doesn't matter.
Joe?
What you doing, Bill?
What are you
no,
doing?
what you doing, Joe? What are you doing,
Don't
Joe?
trust Bill. He's trying to
I
fuck
know, that's
us.
why I'm waiting for Bill to go
He's trying to fuck us.
Let's make this interesting. Wesley Willis.
That's fucked up. As much shit you voted over this record for 3 rounds previously, now up against In Utero, that's a fucking attack, and I will.
Because there was a chance he was going to vote Nirvana, but if I'd have went before him, he was definitely going Wesley Willis. Because we know I'm going Nirvana.
We know hashtag integrity, Bill.
That's right.
Where's it at?
Get them pound signs out. Y'all.
Everclear didn't make it to the wheel.
Oh, that's true. I did get him on that one.
Because Bill.
Now Tim is
No,
going to
it's
talk
on
about
Tim.
hashtag integrity.
Oh.
Where Tim's vote definitely matters.
Love both albums.
Francis Farmer.
Boy,
Rock and Roll McDonald's.
heart-shaped box.
Milk it.
I'm going to
Scentless
give it to In
Apprentice.
Utero. I do think Volume 1 falls apart a little bit towards the end of Side B. Gets a little repetitive, where In Utero, I think, is a better crafted album. I do love them both.
I love
So-
them both too.
Yeah, I'll spare us the wheel. This one's going In Utero.
There you go. Fuck you, Bill.
No. Long live rock and roll.
That's right,
Wesley
Sam.
Willis
Hashtag integrity.
forever.
Right. I see goddamn. Oh, I see both. Fuck.
I don't see both.
It's Alkaline Trio's Goddamn It versus Beck's Mellow Gold.
Alkaline
it's-
Trio.
It's got to be Alkaline Trio.
It's got to be Alkaline.
Yeah. It's gotta be Alkaline Trio.
Oh, we got our first sweep.
Yeah. that is our first
No.
one.
I'm still going Beck, but
Okay,
Alkaline Trio.
Oh,
wins.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm still
sure.
going
Okay.
Beck.
Okay.
Snoozer,
We
Pay
didn't
No
even give-
Mind, Soul Sucking Jerk.
We
I got
didn't
an
even
original
give
press on
the
that.
audience there to. Oh, they got 4 votes in. All right. Okay.
Dude, we have 4 votes. They split 2-2.
Oh, y'all doing polls
Did
for
they?
each one?
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
I'm rapid
Oh,
firing
man,
them
you guys
somehow.
are quick.
Bill's on top
from
of it.
McGraw.
Oh, 2-2. Well, that's pretty
All I
good.
see is hashtag
Thanks,
integrity.
everybody, for following along with the Meat Grinder. This
Yeah.
has been a long time in the making. We're very happy it's coming to fruition. Stick around for the 2000s. That's next.
There's going to be a lot of lines drawn in the 2000s because there's MCR fans on this show and then there's MCR not haters. So, there's Queens lovers and
They're fine.
And Queens, not necessarily haters, but
Yeah,
like
I don't dislike
Doris.
them.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it all depends on what they go against, It all
You got
depends.
Alkaline Trio that just exists in the background.
I think Queens of Stone Age for me is kind of like depends on the day if I'm feeling them or not feeling them.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you'll end up having to listen to like Era Vulgaris and Rated R and we already know Bill's number
Songs for
one
the
next
Deaf.
year when we do 2000.
Lullabies
I don't know
for
what Bill's number
Paralyzed.
one is.
I know what Bill's number one. I saw Tim's list. I'm like, yeah, it's Bill's number one.
What's my number one?
We'll get to it. Stick around. Like and subscribe for when we get to
That's
the
right.
2000s.
Tim
meat
has
grinder.
his 2000s list in.
Yeah, everybody else has their
That's
list in, Bill. We're just waiting on you.
That's right. It's tough. Trust me. Every one of my top 10 could be in the top 3.
That's why I know Bill's number one.
I still
I
need to
ain't
see
gonna know how he
Joe's
makes his
and
list.
Jason's list. I didn't know you guys put out lists yet.
Yeah, mine was right under yours, I think.
Yeah, I might not have posted mine.
Okay, I'll have to. I get so lost. I'm old and easily confused.
Lost in
Yeah.
the sauce.
I'm
You gotta get
cold
hit
and
with the
lonely,
kids,
and
man.
wolves are after me.
The kids use the Discord. All right, up next we have the Counting Crows recovering the satellites versus the Ataris Anywhere But Here.
Once again, let's stop this right here.
I mean, this is a no-brainer, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It
it's
is a no-brainer.
Yeah,
It's a no-brainer.
Well,
it's a no-brainer.
The Ataris, right?
no, that's not what a no-brainer is.
The Ataris, right?
Counting Crows, right?
We just go
Jason?
into the fucking wheel on this one.
Is this the first wheel that we've had this episode?
Yes.
No, Counting
No.
Crows previously.
Yeah, because
Counting
Hey,
Crows goes
last
to the
time
wheel
the
a lot.
Ataris were in. The Ataris were in the wheel last time, it looks like.
it comes down to hashtag a murder of crows versus. I don't. Do we even have a Counting Crows alliance?
I mean, it's just us.
Operation CC's missing leg.
Yeah, just hanging around.
That's right, Operation CC. That's what we were called.
I feel left out. I'm not like part of any of your little alliances or anything.
You're
Yeah,
part
you're,
of-
you're part of
Murder
Murder Crows.
Crows.
You're part of.
I don't even know what
Yeah.
that is. No one in. I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, you and Bill are part of Murder Crows. Y'all trying to get rid
I
of
didn't
Counting
get the
Crows
memo.
every time.
Aren't you part of Operation Cock?
it was close.
Yes,
to
sir.
drink. It was close to
No
drink.
comment.
Crows.
Wow.
We're doing it.
Oof.
I remember where I was when I bought both those records. I remember the first time I heard both those records. They are both very, very important in my life.
And for the record, Operation Cock was a vital success, even though
Yes.
I had no part of it.
Yes, it was. I ended up being a part of that at one point. It's like, oh, it's Garth Brooks versus what was it, Counting Crows? I was like, yeah, bye.
Don't worry, Herb. I'm crying there with you, man.
By the way, chat, you're on the wrong side of history, voting against Counting Crows.
Chad has been on the wrong side of like
Better
every
than
single
being on the
poll
wrong
we've
side of
won.
history for watching the ODD.
The wrong side of history.
Like I don't think that what we've said through is actually lined up with chat yet.
No, we got one. They got us one. Nirvana.
Yeah.
Oh, Nirvana, yeah.
Yeah, besides that. Well, they
All
were
right.
50-50 on a few.
Chat Mudhoney, Super Fuzz, Big Muff versus NoFX's Punkin Drublick. We'll let chat.
Both
Yeah,
Yeah,
super
chat's looking at it. They
influential
got 3
albums.
votes in.
Both like, entities upon themselves.
Now, is Pam watching this? Jason? Is Pam?
Oh, I don't know. She might be.
If so, I miss Pam.
Type in the chat, Pam, if you're watching.
I mean, it's Pumpkin Drublick though. Just circling back here. No
Bill's
offense.
like, we
See,
just-
I'm thinking Super Fuzz Big Muff.
I don't want to do this.
You don't like this game?
I don't.
You want to
wanna
be? You want to be
do
last?
this.
You will be.
I
next.
no. I don't want to be last. I don't want to be the one that like has to getting Mudhoney out of the grinder. Both my picks, mind you.
Yeah? Yeah, so what you got, Joe? You're going no effects?
I think
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
I think it's 3 no effects.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well,
I
not a
love that
sweep.
Mudhoney has
I will-
made it this
I'll-
far.
I'll stick with Super Fuzz. I got no problem with that.
It was good.
Love Pumpkin Drublick, though. It's no heavy
Yeah.
betting zoo, but
6, 7.
Oh, they were 50-50 split.
We're down.
it is a tough choice. I'm good with either one.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these records and like well, there's one clear winner for me, but I can't believe we got 2 Counting Crows at the end.
Yeah, we do. I'm very
One
proud
of
of
them's not even like
us.
it's like low brawl, like
August and everything after is not here, but This Desert Life is, which is hilarious to me.
that's weird. That's wrong. I don't agree with that. What's it going up again? I might have to.
Yeah, we have to put those together here.
Yep.
These are the tough. We get nitty gritty. I kind of like what we've got going on here.
We got some competitors here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of great albums
Yeah.
left still. Yeah.
And we stick around for the last episode. We're gonna narrow down to 4, and probably just like knock the whole thing out one shebang, and then we'll show our album that won in our hearts versus The Wheel and Treachery.
Although it should be pretty clear at this point.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
you should know all.
I
of
think
our-
Bill's is the mystery still. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm.
Mine
Maybe
is still
the
a mystery, I
historian
think.
Trey may know yours. Short of that,
Say,
I don't even know
chat,
if Trey
type what you
knows.
think. Say, type in chat what you think my number 1 album of the 1990s was. It was in the bracket at the start, but it
And it's a
wiped
band
out,
we've covered.
And it's
Yep.
a band we covered. That's another clue.
but
Yep.
it got wiped out
It did. It
by
has
the
lost.
end of the
yeah.
second round. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it made it past the first round, but I can't remember for sure.
It
I
did.
think I voted for it, Bill, but I could. Be
I know I was always voting for it, so
It was a
I
tough.
don't remember
It
what
was probably
went up
against Wesley
but
Willis.
I'm
That's
pretty sure I
probably what
voted for it at one point.
no, it's
I think it
probably
went
against
up
like
against something though that I couldn't vote for it.
Yeah,
or
it
went up against Counting
something.
Crows and Joe stabbed me in the back.
No, it went against like
That's
Wesley
between you
Willis is
guys.
what I think happened.
I think it did go up
And then
against
those
Wesley
two.
Willis.
Yeah, those
Probably
two
did go
stabbed
against
me back.
Wesley Willis.
I mean, that's what happens with the wheel, the grinder and the wheel.
Purple Herp, I love this answer.
Hunchback.
Hunchback. That's a good answer. That's a good guess.
Give us the answer. Let's give him a good shout out.
Yeah, Hunchback was what he was.
Love those
Hunchback.
gargoyles.
Yo, name
Yeah.
a song off of Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback.
Yeah, what is it called? It's like Raining Fire or Terror Rain Fever.
Yeah,
Fever.
like,
Fever Rain.
Yeah, Lake of Fire or something. Yeah.
Sam
What's it
says
called?
should be Nirvana.
Should
But
be
Nirvana's Nevermind? Which Nirvana? What are you talking about?
What
The
is
I do
One
love
left.
those gargoyles.
There is only one left.
There's only one left.
what's my Hunchback of Notre Dame song called? I can never remember.
Hellfire.
Hellfire.
Damn it! I knew it was fire.
That's it. I can never remember it either, Joe. So don't
Gun to
worry.
the head. I'd just.
I can now just from editing and watching and living these episodes. I know it's Hellfire.
We've said it so many times, and I'm like, Fever Fire, 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 Fire.
Well,
Firefighter?
just wait. I'm sure Disney's got some banger soundtracks in the 2000s.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Where was the Pocahontas soundtrack at, Bill? Did you have that? in there?
96? I didn't put that in.
What's
That
wrong
was a
with you?
tough year. That was a tough year, I guess. You know, Puff Daddy came out
Good
that
year.
year. Or
The Color
Aqua.
of the Wind.
Actually, I didn't even put like the Hercules soundtrack on my top 10 list either.
Oh, Trey. Trey is on it. He knows.
He sniffed it
He
out?
got it. Yeah, he sniffed it out. Unless that's his number one. I don't know. You asked two questions at once. But I don't think that's Trey's
I
number
think the
one.
historian. I think the historian got it.
Yeah, I think our historian like knows Bill's number one. He called it.
Well, we'll see if that was my number 1.
Well, stick around for that, along with the finality of the Meat Grinder for the 1990s.
Here we go.
Be safe, and what, Joe?
Support your local library.
That's good advice.
That's like the best advice we've given him
Right.
probably
Usually
here.
it's like eat an omelet or suck a
Right,
caribou's
that
ass.
is a
or-
great decision.
Yeah, there you
it's
go.
good to- yeah, support your local library.
There you go.
Yeah.
Read banned books.
All right, I think we can wrap up in one more episode. Like
Yeah,
we'll do
let's do
that'll
it.
be Monday, Wednesday,
Let's go.
Oh,
Friday.
yeah, I forgot that one's coming up. Thank you for reminding me.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, we're
All right.
rolling. Man.
Does
Let's-
anybody else
rip
need a
it.
break?
Yes, I need to go use the restroom.
Okay, let's all knock it out.
If
at
we're
once.
taking a break, I'll take one. Yeah.
Well, if
Let's see.
not everyone should leave since we have a live audience.
Yep.
That's true. Bill, entertain the audience. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
a beer.
So, just so
I'll
you
stick
know,
around for you,
Joe, Billy Corgan took a bamboo stick to the head in an ECW in early 2000s. No major moves.
Didn't affect the
I,
songwriting at all.
Sam, thank you for pointing that out. That's great. That would be a lovely thing to put into something that we do. So, Jason, as the editor, you need to find the clip of Billy Corgan taking a bamboo stick to the head.
You fucking asses. Oh wait, no. This is all going to edit out of the episode, so I don't actually have to do it. This would
Not
be,
right now, but we
this-
are live. People
this
know,
is the
kinda-
know
live.
to look for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if this episode airs and somebody calls me out on it, then you know.
If
But
one
if not-
person said
Guys, go with me
hashtag
down
bamboo
below.
stick.
Wait, one person
gonna be
calls
right
me out
back.
that's not Trey, then
All right.
I'll edit it in. I got to edit these quick though because we're so far behind. Simon and Garfunkel's airing, and that's all I have. Because the Surfers, I kind of want to like have these episodes air before, so the Surfers air together. You know, we'll do. It's Simon and Garfunkel, Grinder, Butthole Surfers. Plus, we got to reshoot Independent Worm Saloon because that was awful.
Yeah, I fucked that up bad.
And I think the one before it's it's pretty rough too.
I believe it.
The Whitey album is makes. Did you listen to the Whitey album?
Yeah.
Did you listen to it? Because your notes
Yeah.
don't line up at all with. You said, "Hi everybody, he's a top song contender." It's like, what?
I did?
Yes.
Did I say Silence was the top song contender?
No, but it's in the three opening songs are the best songs on the Whitey album compared to any other record. And I'm like, but track 2 is Silence. So
I'm right.
either you fucking hate Sonic Youth and this is gonna meme at the end, or what? And then you put the Whitey album above Sister. What? Who does that?
Drunk ass Bill.
See, this is the kind of content you get if you join our Patreon. We sometimes we take a lot of breaks, a lot of cuts, and if you sign up for the Patreon, if there's something that's really good, it's like, oh, Trey's gonna like this. I'll save it and put it out.
We do Patreon supercuts of the outtakes.
I had Sleep Tokens. Oh,
Sleep Token was so good.
Oh, it was so. The cut content was so good.
That was one of the
Episodes.
best episodes we ever filmed. Yeah.
Nothing beats that top songs though.
That top songs was
that
fucking.
was the top songs.
By the end of it, there wasn't a zero. There was no Sleep Token song on the entire thing. We had the O'Reilly's theme song.
Listen, how difficult would it be for you, like once we get done with this, like show up on live stream, like what that top song playlist ended up
I mean,
being?
we
Oh,
still
I
got
could
the
do that.
video.
I could do
We
that.
could put it out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have deleted
Welcome
that
back
whole
to the
folder.
Billy Corgan podcast.
Oh God, I watched the Tom Morello one and it was awful. Let me see if I
That's
still
two people
got it.
who really like to talk about themselves. Yeah.
I don't have the folder anymore. Well, maybe I archived it. Where's my archive folder? Ooh, I don't know. I might not have it, actually.
You do know this is all live too, right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure. You guys
Yeah.
are getting the deep cuts. Thanks for everybody for watching. We do
Yeah.
this the first Monday of every month. We have fun. Gives you a little insight into how this show, how this
Well,
channel
how
is
the sausage
ran.
is made.
Trust me,
Yeah.
Tim. I did not show my folder of Joe. It's called J Feet.
The work folder.
It's J Feet, and it's where I screenshot and ripped from an OnlyFans.
Sure,
You
yeah.
know, with feet.
Well, I mean,
Only
people
puts.
got to pay to see that. That's
J
a
Feet,
paywall,
yeah.
my friends.
Onlyfoots.com.
I don't pay.
Get-
I've got premium VIP to that
That's right.
OnlyFans.
I got my package in the mail today. There were a couple extra tissues in there. I was
That's
very
right.
appreciative. Yeah.
Just the branded squeegee is really something I needed to work on though.
The squeegee. That's where, yeah.
That's right.
All right, are we ready to start? No, I moved these things
No.
over, didn't I?
Yeah, no, you
I
haven't
haven't.
yet.
Oh my god!
No, I thought you did.
I thought I did too.
Not yet.
No, you did not. No, you did. You're right. You did.
Shit! I could have been doing that while we were bullshitting.
Hey, somebody won Taco of the Month a very long time ago, and somehow it just popped up on my Discord. So, congratulations
We haven't
to
done taco in a month in like 2 years.
Years.
It's 2 years,
Yeah.
and it just popped up on my Discord. So, congratulations, DJ Fry Pan, for October.
Fucking
No.
DJ won it. Fucking
November,
Rotarbs.
November of 2022.
Shout out Road Times if you're watching this or ever find this.
Oh man, we watched that kid grow up, dude. He snuck in like underage.
That was hilarious
He's
because I heard
like,
my
he turned
Discord.
18.
Not
name.
to
I was
get done that, we checked this video not for children, but is that even still a thing? Are
Yes.
underage kids still sneaking into shows?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
I fully
Good for
support
them.
it. And
Sneaking
if you
into
guys
shows is
need,
one
you
thing.
know, you guys need some wristbands, hit me up by the dumpsters.
Trey, you owe me money if you've been getting those from OnlyFans leaks. So we need
Yeah,
some
don't
cash.
don't look up the owner of that site.
Right?
Pay no attention to that.
Joe out there
JODD
selling
out-
bootlegs
email.
of his own stuff to get double paid.
That's right.
Pulling a Pamela Anderson. My
Yeah.
feet tape leaked. All right, let's fucking go. Let's wrap this. I'm out of room though. I'm gonna need another section, right? Because there's 4 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm technically gonna need. All right, give me 1 second.
Well,
Can you-
we'll
can you
just
go
get through this and we'll deal with that
down?
at the next little downtime live extravaganza.
We don't have one. This can be our last video.
That's like, yeah, we only got.
I'm hanging out.
Can you go backwards? It wouldn't work for you. Never mind. You got
What?
this. You can figure it out. You know how to do Excel. You don't need me a backseat Excel driving you.
No, I don't. It's kind of fitting that that's still there. Fuck it, it's still there.
That works. We
That
can we
works.
know where we're going from there.
Right. If it all fits on one screen, we're good.
Actually,
Do you need another one after that?
We're on round 5, right?
Yeah, because those are all
Yeah.
round 4 was all losers.
We're round 5.
Losers.
Okay.
Don't listen to those albums because they're garbage.
That's right. Nobody
All right.
even likes those albums.
Oh, I gotta fix that shit.
Shit, I haven't even heard of half of them.
Man, this gonna look so sloppy when I edit it. I don't give a fuck. All right,
This is
ready?
why we
What
do
if
it
the
live.
team will play us out?
I'm hoping we get like enough attention where like somebody wants to like edit for really, really cheap, free maybe learning
Yeah, that'd be
experience.
college intern,
Intern
continuing
type
experience.
shit.
Yeah. Join the team. Join the crew.
Join the team because I fucking hate editing, dude. Oh,
Make a whole portfolio of our entire channel.
I've learned a lot though. I'm pretty good.
There you
All right,
We're just saying applications accepted.
go. Uh-oh.
what?
Big Sam shared the video of Billy Corgan taking bamboo to the head.
Well, that's good. I may need that in the future if y'all follow the instructions that was given out in the live stream only.
Right? Bookmark that.
Yo, Joe pinged you. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Old odd
little
ODD
behind.
server. Okay. All right. Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends and fans come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. This is the finale, the ending of a very long 1.5 video series we've been doing. Album of the Decade, 1990s, round 5. I'm your host, Jason. With me is Bill,
Hello.
Tim,
All scientifically tested and mother approved.
and Joe.
I think he likes it.
And if you don't know the rules, the stipulations, well, go watch a previous video. We're a playlist link channel to figure out how we got to where we're at while we're talking about Mr. Bungle's California versus the Counting Crows, This Desert Life.
Yeah, right. Wait, there are rules? No one told me about this.
Oh, you know what I forgot to put on my thing? Oh, yeah, I'll keep it for later. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Bill picks. We got to do that later.
Okay, so we're starting off round 5 with a banger. Personally, it's a no-brainer for me. Everybody knows at this point, I mean, not only is California my pick for this album of the decade, it's like, that's Desert Island album shit right there. So yeah, easy one for me, California.
But only one of these albums has desert in their title. So I've got to go with Counting Crows. We're talking about Desert Island, This Desert Life.
I'll follow that up. I mean, California's got a desert in it, if I remember properly. So yeah, Mr. Bungle's California.
Yeah, that's actually on their album they did before this, The Desert Search for Techno Allah. They were already beyond the desert by the time they got to California. Which, think about that one.
Well, as
Counting Crows already there.
the guy who lives in the state closest to the deserts, and it's fucking hot.
I live in a high desert.
I live in a rainforest.
Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't like this.
For what it's worth,
Wow.
Herbalurp is boycotting the vote.
Fun little personal story. I did get to see the California tour because that was like kind of lined up with when I turned 21. And so I was really able to go to any show I wanted to at that point. And they used to sell like keychains, and it was like the California license plate,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Bungle, the Golden Shower State.
Oh.
Herb
don't know. I
said,
don't know.
yeah, he doesn't like either one of them. He hates both these records, so.
Wow. I wonder what Herb thinks of Dead Cross then, or the last Mr. Bungle album even.
He might like that last one. That's the one I
Right,
like the least.
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it to fate.
Oh my god.
When you, oh my God, that's the right thing to do here.
I'm gonna leave
That
it to
is
fate.
not the right
Well, I
thing.
mean, it's not. Counting Crows should move ahead, but
Oh my god.
I'm gonna leave
Just
it
make
to
Phil
fate.
drinks this 90% of the wheel and figure it out
Yes.
later.
Do you want me to add another weight to yours?
Why not? What have we got to lose at this point?
I'll do it. I'll do it this way. Fairness, okay? Fairness. We'll leave it to fate.
Hashtag integrity.
I know, but I've spent.
Okay, sure.
I know.
Sure.
I know it's tough. That's why
Well,
we're
and
gonna.
I know Joe and Bill have both lost their personal choice. So
Right. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'll
Yeah.
you know. That's what I'm thinking. We'll put all of ours on the chop. No. Fuck it. No.
What's
Mr.
yeah, right?
Bungle.
What's never? What's
Mr.
the
Bungle.
come on, you already typed
Mr.
everything
Bungle.
in. You already
Well, let's
typed
just.
it in.
I'm still going Bungle, but let's just see where it would have ended.
Well, no, if because it gets Counting Crows, then we really go into the thing.
Bungle would have won anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
So yeah,
I can accept the fate of the
I
gods.
take it. I'm going to edit all that out. I take it to the wheel. Bungle won.
That's right. You didn't have to do a take backsy there.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, that album just it's
It is a really good album, but
too
It
good.
is.
Yeah.
You have like
I've got another
nostalgia.
shot of-
You have many years of with it, whereas that
Well,
does play.
and even Retro Vertigo addresses the whole nostalgia thing. And I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, in a crazy album, it's hard to like not single out Retro Vertigo as one of the greatest pop songs ever written.
Right. I mean, the album that wins in our heart. You can tell like, all four of us have a different record. Like
Sure.
that's just how it how it be.
You're right. Of course. Yeah.
Now I
And
don't.
it'll happen for the next couple decades that we
Oh,
covered too. And
I
then
don't
when we
know
get
what
to
my
the ultimate
2000s
hot
decade
dog
were.
maker and put all the fucking meat grinder winners and see which decade was the best.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Ooh.
That's got to be whatever comes out of the 70s, right?
All of them.
You see, we already got a vote.
All of them.
Mine will come out mine's gonna come out of '90s, right?
I might go in. I pick 80s then. Fuck it.
Sam said Tory.
I'm with Sam. I'm going Tory here.
Okay.
I'll go strung out here.
Okay. Y'all are all haters against Counting Crows, by the way, on that last survey. Oh,
There's
Joe,
100%.
Joe, as a Counting Crows fan, you know how it be. Everybody,
I know.
everybody be
Everybody
hating your brand. I know,
even though I'm gonna go see him with Gaslight Anthem, and the Gaslight Anthem fans are apparently
End of the
being
month,
dicks.
man. End of the month.
Mine's in August.
And I'm going to implore one more time. Anybody who's watching this, you haven't heard Mr. Bungle's California album, give that album a check. Like, it will blow
I wholeheartedly
your mind.
agree with that.
Every album that's in
Blow
this
your mind.
round, I say go fucking listen to.
The first,
I agree. Yeah.
the first Bungle album, was it the self-titled?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's my
Circusing?
favorite. I love that one.
I wasn't a fan.
I love that one.
Okay.
It's
Hey.
so batshit crazy. Like
It
it's
is
so
batshit
good.
crazy.
It's
And
so
but
good.
California,
Well, you know what?
I
I'm even
loved.
argue Disco Volante's even more batshit crazy.
California is like too. I don't want to say poppy, but like I like the vibe of the first one, and disco I want to go back to. That's why I wish we could redo Bungle just for Bill, so I have a.
I mean, if it's remastered, we got to include the demos. I can point you guys in the right direction. They're definitely worth a listen.
Well,
They are just demos.
So we've got one Tory one strung out so far.
Yes,
Yeah, 'cause you guys
Joe.
are solid.
Joe.
I don't have a clear winner here.
Cup of
yeah.
tea, old coffee, and
Yeah.
I'm feeling like myself again.
But Little Earthquakes.
I know, but Ultimate Devotion.
Little earthquakes. Yeah.
I want to take it
Dry
to the wheel
ice.
real bad. I'm gonna go Tory
I'm going strung out.
because I want to take it to the wheel.
All
Taking it
right.
to the-
I can't. Those two were really tough for me.
It hurts. These are my favorite albums of two of my favorite artists
Yeah,
together. So
Yeah. That's the beauty of the beat grinder, though.
the grinder is a cruel, cruel mistress.
It's indeed.
I'm 100% okay with that outcome.
Damn.
I mean, either one of them I've been okay with because either one of them losing is bad.
The yeah.
Tory, all right, we got 75%.
Shout out to Tori, though, man. Everybody needs to hear that album, man. She's got a few other albums.
That one
Yeah,
hurt
but-
me.
Not
Though.
that
I
you
feel a
guys
little
need
ill
my help
because of
to
that.
tell you to watch our Tori videos, but everybody should watch the Tori videos.
There's only three of
That
them.
was a great discography.
She needs to put out a new album. It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last one was a live thing, right?
Yeah, she did. She did a story tale thing where she like
Oh,
reads a
yeah.
nursery rhyme, but we didn't cover it.
Yeah. We
Her
have
cover of swimming pools, amazing.
Have you heard Fiona Apple? Go check out Fiona Apple, Joe.
Okay.
I'm
I've
telling
never
you.
been-
better.
Trust me.
It's a shorter discography, so you can make the argument of output. But those Fiona albums,
Don't
Fiona
start.
Apple.
The only one I say is don't start
Incredible.
with is the last one. Any of the other ones, you just start with.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah, the last one definitely needs a little context. But yeah, those albums are.
Yeah. Even the first one. I mean, go
Yeah,
check out our
yeah.
Fiona Apple discography. So we got Nirvana's In Utero versus Alkaline Trio's God Damn It. Y'all know where
Both
I'm
great
going.
albums, but it's a no-brainer for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get mine out of the way. It's In Utero.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love Alkaline Trio. We're going to see a lot of them coming up in the odds. But it is in utero.
Joe, Bill, you gonna sweep this?
No.
There's nothing wrong with sweeping, Bill. There's nothing wrong with it, clearly.
No, I'm not going to sweep it for twofold
There's
reasons.
nothing
One,
wrong with defending another fantastic
just say,
album.
say
either.
just
Yeah.
for twofold reasons. One, I absolutely love this album, and two, this is my last album that I have in the grinder, as I think I'm going to be the first one to exit here now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll respect that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I got to go. God damn it. Yeah.
Well, now the Wild Bill plays because he has no allegiance.
I have nothing to lose.
That's right.
Counting Crows #1.
That's amen.
Just imagine if you would have chose Weird Al over Skid Row, where Weird Al would be at right now. He'd be up here with the greats.
Long gone.
Weird Al would have gone deeper than Skid Row for sure.
Yes.
Off the deep end would have gotten some wins.
Yeah.
It definitely would have been like the Beck moments where it would have gone against something that I was like, oh, I've definitely got to pick Beck over whatever this is.
Yeah.
And I'm here behind you up through B-Sides ourselves. That last EP
Mana.
they did before they just completely fall off.
I'm seeing Weird Al and Puddles the Pity Party the night after the Counting Crows too.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Puddles is cool.
Puddles is great.
Speaking of Counting Crows, here they are up against Punk and Drublick.
Yeah.
Yeah, with no surprise for me, I'm going Counting Crows. I love Punk and Drublick. That NoFX album is so good, but once again, it's not one of the two best albums in the world.
I don't want to do this.
Wait a minute, Joe. Is this Counting Crows, or did you also have In Utero in for your grinder?
I have pretty much everything in the grinder that Jason had.
these
Basically,
are
I
all-
think I have Punk and Drublick. I think I know I've Counting Crows.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure I have Goddammit. I have In Utero.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it.
Do what?
We ain't nobody picked yet.
Well, I already know.
I'm the only one who's picked so far.
And you picked Counting Crows, right?
Yeah.
So I know.
Why'd you put NoFX
And
on me?
he already knows, and we already know that he knows. So here's
Right.
the fun of the live stream where we're putting him on the spot. Like, what you gonna do?
Bill,
We're
which one
putting
you
Counting
picking?
Crows against Counting Crows.
Yeah. That's CC. Now that's a CC team up right there.
Hashtag integrity.
I love Recover. That is my Joe's like August and everything after. No,
Yeah.
Recovering the Satellites is where the fucking Counting Crows are. That's their best record.
Punk and Drublick.
Is their best record too? I know. I don't want to do it. I'm not. That's why I'm not.
I hate
making
it. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I enjoy
I'm not
it.
making the decision. I'm picking.
I just want to point out the fan
Bill. Counting Crows.
viewer vote was 100% for
No effects. Yeah, we know. It's tough being a Counting Crows fan. But I'm going to take it to the wheel because I already know Murder of Crows is going no effects. Right?
And I got nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah, come on, pick
Also-
Counting Crows.
Come on. Then you
Join
make
the
the
CC
call, Bill.
coalition.
Yeah,
do I
come
pick the
join.
superior album, or do I get into my inner demons?
Well, it's Counting Crows got some good shit coming up in the 2000s. They're not on the radio anymore. They get a little better.
That always
They
does
do
help.
get
Yeah.
on the radio
Does help.
with one of
So
the-
we're the Counting Crows. The CC is an open group. We could be CCC.
yeah.
Open arms, arms wide open, as they say.
Well, because then that's where we would be, and that go back and watch our Creed episodes. That'd be a problem.
Yeah, that they're up there. They're in that discussion with that other band we were talking about, the worst band we covered. I enjoyed it. That was a fun video. Go check out our Creed videos. They were fun.
Hey, if y'all want to sign up for the
They were fun.
Patreon,
They were fun to
They
make.
were fun.
choose a video or an artist to do with us if you'd like to come on. I'm going to recommend for y'all to let the guys do Stained.
Please don't.
Oh.
No.
So well, go ahead and become a patron and pick that one for them.
Give us a
I
band you
struggle to
like.
get
That's
this
all.
staged.
That's all we ask. Give us a band that you're passionate about.
And not like you like one song, not that you like one album. At least half the discography.
Yeah.
Like,
At least
'cause
half.
like bands have dud albums. We all know that.
Some do.
And yeah, sometimes it gets a little deep, and sometimes you miss
MCR's got a
one
bunch
here
of
and
them.
there. It happens.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up, dude. MCR's the shit.
I got my
those
MCR
episodes.
shot in there.
All right, I'm spinning this wheel. I'm spinning this fucking wheel.
Bill, who you picking? You picking Counting Crows?
Yeah, I'm
come on.
picking NoFX.
Come on.
Yeah. He
It's a superior album. Like, I don't know what else to
No,
say.
the Superior album is recovered.
we're all alone again, Joe.
It's been a while. You're right, Herb. It has been a while.
Sam said no stained.
No
Why didn't you
Stained.
read
Come
that
on.
comment out, Bill?
I'm
So
behind
Counting
that.
Crows.
Hashtag
Come
no
on,
stain.
keep going, drink.
Yeah, I'll
There's
get
too many
behind
good
hashtag
bands
no
to
stain.
get to before we get to something like
Of course.
Stain.
No effects
Look at
one.
that. Look at that.
Counting Crows out of the burn.
We would do we probably do Seether before we did frickin' Stained.
What's the difference? What's the fucking difference?
I don't. Aaron Lewis might be better than whatever Cedars.
I do have a personal story with Seether, though. So
I got
maybe
a
I should
personal.
save that
I got
for
a
the
very
episode.
personal story for Stained, but
I have
Oh.
a personal story for Stain too, actually. Yeah.
Oh, time out. Let's well, Jason rearranging. Sam just asked Jason, have we covered the Cranberries?
No, but we have
And my
discussed the
response to that is,
cranberries.
why would we?
We've
Don't
discussed
we-
the cranberries multiple times in the album of the decade series.
Yep. And we talked about it in Fortnite.
Everybody's
not-
already heard everything they've got to offer. Why are we digging deep?
Herp, do not be reveling in my sorrow.
Her
I
wings
mean-
are indeed clipped.
I mean, when the cranberries came on in Fortnite, I was all about that shit.
Yeah, same.
And even Coheed and Cambria, they're in Fortnite right now with Welcome
right.
Home. I
Interesting.
fucking
Okay.
that
They
song
went the
is so
Fortnite route, huh?
fucking yeah. But it's that same song that it's their one hit. They're a one hit single band.
It's
They
like
got
20
more
years
than one
old,
hit.
Right? What's a one hit wonder band?
No, they got one more than one hit.
From like
It's-
20.
I think them and MCR got about the same amount of hits.
No, MCR defined a generation. Not our
Oh,
generation, but
yes,
they
it
defined a
did.
generation.
Yeah, they defined a
Yeah, that's my
generation.
generation.
They're defined by the Killers.
Like Black Veil Brides and
Oh.
If
Those
anybody
kind
out
of
there
bands.
watching this can pull up the information, how many albums MCR versus the Coheed and Cambria, like who was the bigger band back in the day? Let us know.
I'm curious.
Well, I think
Probably.
MCR was more popular sales wise, all that good
Because they're
stuff.
the better band.
We're not. Nickelback's
Coheed
got them beat.
had better street cred back
So
in
is
the day.
Nickelback? What you're telling me, Jason, is
Coheed
Nickelback's a better band than MCR?
Yeah. Coheed had a
No.
better
Oh, well,
street
I
better-
thought you
bigger
were using. What are your definitions of?
Not me. That was you. I said they both
No,
had some
I was
hits.
responding to you because you said they were on the equal footing. What do you mean by
Yeah, I
equal
said
footing,
about the
Joe?
same
How
the same
it-
amount of hit songs.
Hit songs on the radio. I don't
Yeah.
believe so. MCR had multiple across 3 albums. Coheed had Welcome Home.
No, they had more than Welcome Home.
No. You can go to Rock Band. You can go to Fortnite. They're playing I'm Not Okay. They're playing Helena. You can buy all those songs. How many Coheed songs can you buy? 1.
What's that
Welcome
got to do with?
Home.
What's Rock Band got to do with radio
I'm just
songs?
saying. Stick around for the
I mean,
2000s.
because that's the sign of a good artist these days.
Rock Band.
Yeah, it is. A successful artist, not good. Successful.
No, I'm gonna
Let's-
say good. Because even successful, you can argue that's subjective at that point. That's stepping stone territory.
Let's get into this. We got to wrap this up.
Yeah, spin that wheel.
This would be all
on,
Patreon
DJ.
cut
Spin
content
that wheel.
if we
That's
weren't
right.
live.
Spin that wheel.
All right. So we're
The
at
wheels of steel.
we're at what, round 6? We're getting down to the final 4 here.
Yep, we're about to crown a
Good.
winner.
Let's do it. Are we introing, outroing? I
No,
don't even
this
know.
is
No,
the
we're
same-
we're
this is
rolling.
the
This is
same
all
video.
same
We're rolling.
episode. Uncut.
Well, yeah,
Uncut, unfiltered.
do it. Do it, Dougie.
Mr. Bungle's California versus Strung Out's Twisted by Design. I'll go first. We already know where Tim's going. This is number one. I'm going Strung Out because if Nirvana's In Utero didn't exist, that's the next album that I think of when somebody asks me what's the best album of the 90s. I'm going Bungle. I'm going Strung Out.
Hashtag it, people. Yeah, he already knows.
See, I'm glad I'm the editor. I'm glad because you lazy bums aren't going to clip that.
That's true. That is true. Who wants
Anybody
to go?
else? I mean, yeah,
Line in
mine's
the
pretty
sand.
obvious. Yeah.
Bill, what you think?
We made it this far.
I don't even know, man.
Or maybe should we go? What you want to go later or what?
I mean,
Do it, Bill. Take it.
take what?
Take it
For
to
the aughts? Oh, for the wheel?
Take it for the wheel.
That'd be Mr. Bungle, I'd go, right?
Yes. I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's why I didn't want to go
I'll
first.
take
or
that,
last.
though. That's 2-1. 2-1.
2-1.
Oh, Bill, you're going Bungle?
Yeah.
Now it's
Okay,
on you,
well,
Joe.
I'm definitely going Strung Out, Twisted by Design. What an album! I mean, King Alvarez, Matchbook, Ultimate Devotion, Crossroads, Too Close to See, Execution of Virginia Madison.
Oh,
Defeat
now
of-
you can remember all the songs. When they was up
I
against
remember all
Counting
of them.
Crows, you was just
Well,
drawing a
I
blank.
didn't remember any of them when they Counting Crows.
Yeah, but does Strung Out have the world's only techno polka death metal song sung in Latin?
It
They do
doesn't.
not.
It
They
doesn't
don't.
need it though.
No.
It doesn't. You don't need all that. You just need that feels, man. It's all about the
I'd love
feels.
to hear them cover it though. That'd be
Could they?
Yeah,
Could
let me
they?
swamp these around in case anybody complains here. Let me put Bungle on
No,
Tim
Tim's been hitting a lot, so we
and
might as well.
Strung Out on Joe.
Right? Let's test that theory,
Uh-huh.
Joe. I
I'm
heard
about
you
to.
trying to throw
I had them last time.
accusations out earlier.
Joe's due for a hit.
I am.
I feel if
Counting Crows
if the
is the one that
wheel
should've
if the
hit.
wheel fucks this, I'll feel bad. We'll see.
You should. You made Bill choose Mr. Bungle there.
The wheel did not let me down. The wheel did not let me down.
Oh, I see what you were doing. I see here. Okay.
I just
wheel
did.
knows.
I didn't
The
want to
wheel
be
knows.
responsible.
Uh huh.
I wanted the wheel to be responsible for that decision, not me.
And you know, I know it's an on-ball album, and I know it's the most accessible of their albums because it's the most normal of them all. But like literally, that band can do anything and everything.
Except now, because
It's
Patton's not talking to
that
him.
good.
Look, the historian has already pulled in your favor over there, Jason.
What happened?
MCR had 9 charting singles. Coheed had 3.
Oh,
Shout out Trey. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
Yep.
joining us. We always love
Thanks,
it when you're
Trey.
here. Always love it when you're here. Yeah.
Trey's our boy. Looking forward to shooting the finale of Butthole Surfers next week.
Mm-hmm.
Trey, we gotta
And
get
whatever
on
other
one of these
pickings
together
got
at some
for it.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Hey,
got to
Herpalurp out here. Herp out here saying
Oh, Herp.
Coheed better than MCR, which I can definitely
Yeah, I
get.
agree.
I
with
agree.
Herb. Yeah. I agree with Herb.
Yeah, that's when it's going to get interesting because I've got the CC, but I also got the MC Army. In the 2000s, it's going to be fun. Tim's like, but Bungle put out, or Patton put out Tomahawk.
Bungle has nothing that decade.
They
No,
don't.
that's what I'm saying.
The Lawrence
Mike
Arms put out a
wasn't
bunch of stuff
busy.
too.
Yeah, Patton
Yeah,
put out
that's
some
what I say.
shit.
Mike Patton wasn't busy. That's not to say the Secret Chiefs 3 aren't happening. That's not to say Trevor Dunn puts out another album. Bungle ain't going away.
Oh, no. All right, the last of this round to the final two, Nirvana's In Utero versus NoFX's Punk and Drublick.
So what's the other winner here? What is this going to go up against?
Mr. Bungle's California.
Oh wow! So it's got to be. I mean, fucking Utero, right? In Utero's got my vote here. It is the superior album.
I mean, that's my number one of the decade, so that's what
Yes, In Utero is the better album of the two. I'm very pleased that
fucking
NoFX
love
Punk and
Punk and
Drublic got
Drublic.
this far. It's amazing. It's a great
Yeah, I
album.
love Punk and Drublic.
I'm going. It's probably
loved
the
our
best skate pop punk like album of the decade, honestly.
Yeah. Well, again, I personally like Heavy Petting Zoo a little bit more.
Yeah, but
Punk
it's
and
not.
Drublic is badass. Yeah.
It's a different. Heavy Petting Zoo's a weird record. Like, it's not.
Well, I like the weird record.
Yeah,
So-
it's great. I love
Yeah.
it, but it is not like it's not a. Like, there's a difference between like White Trash and Punk and Drublic are kind of on the same level, whereas Heavy Petting Zoo's like in its own category.
I mean,
It's like a Whitey album.
that's like a No Effects No Wednesday or whatever, right?
Yeah, we'll get to that discography.
That's
Eventually.
a big ass discography.
We got to get through Sonic Youth first. One big discography at a time. So, is it a clear? Is that's 3 In Uteros then?
Uh-huh. Bill, we sweeping?
No, we're not sweeping. I
You
vote for
fucking
NoFX.
you what? Come on.
Props to the no sweep. We haven't
Hash-
had a sweep
no.
since what? The final 40 or whatever?
Yeah. I
Do
don't
you
know when
remember
our
when
last sweep was.
Incesticide got knocked out, and the reason Bill gave it, he knocked it out? I do.
No, but that's
Petridge
still a
Farms
shame.
does.
That's-
Bedford's Farms remembers.
Bill
Bedford's Farms
just
remembers.
doesn't like Nirvana, dude. He does, he just
That's
doesn't
bullshit.
Like Nirvana.
I said never mind over Wesley Willis.
Well, that's just insane.
Well, that doesn't
I've
prove
said
a lot.
in
I mean,
Euro before now. Like,
that doesn't prove anything about voting something over Wesley Willis. I mean, you're just trying to take out the trash there.
Well, clearly there's a clear
Beg
winner.
to differ.
Oh shit! I gotta make
Once
another
again,
break.
Wesley Willis, if you'd like to come on the show.
King of rock and roll, man. You can't find me anybody better.
The final round: Mr. Bungle's California versus Nirvana's In Utero.
Jason.
I mean, clearly this is out of Tim and I's hands. This is Bill
Yeah,
and Joe.
yeah. And
I,
I respect and applaud. Both, I get it. I get it. These probably are the 2 best albums of the decade.
I don't like that the 2 that y'all like the best have made it, and mine's not up here. I'm going to throw that out there right now.
Well,
Get that as well.
the
Yeah.
Grinder is a cruel.
It is.
he's a
We,
cool
lo-
mistress.
we lost many a great choices. Yeah.
Let me tell you how many times Counting Crows had to go through the wheel to even get to where they were last round, or
Hey,
two rounds before.
Hey, how many
Probably
times? did
every
Wesley,
goddamn time.
How many
Yeah.
times did Wesley have to go up to in the wheel?
Every time.
Not, I mean, too many. It should have not even made it to the wheel, but
Well,
should have made it to the grinder. But let's.
man, Hard Candy's coming. Saturday
Yeah.
nights.
Sunday
So
morning.
let me. Can I ask Jason a question real quick?
Yes.
What's your low point of In Utero?
I don't have one. Like that's like a from the beginning drum click, the drumsticks, like to the fade out on Apologies. Like there's not. I love that record.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. First day buyer, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I do too.
Did y'all freeze?
No.
No. There you go.
No, we're
Okay. I was like, oh god, what did you put me off for a second? Well, I'll talk about.
yeah, Joe, Bill,
I'm going
entertain
to
entertain the guests.
Yeah.
In Utero and Nevermind are like a hair's difference for me between my favorite Nirvana album. One day it's Nirvana, or one day it's Nevermind, one day it's In Utero.
It's kind of like whichever one you listen to last. Right?
Yeah, I mean that's basically where I'm kind of at with them. That album, I have spent way more time with than I have spent with Mr. Bungles California. I
Well, technically, so have I.
yeah
First
yeah.
day buyer for both of these albums. So
I am going to go In Utero though. I just think that is the superior album out of these two.
interesting. Okay.
I wouldn't be doing this show if it wasn't for In Utero. Like that album, that band just like put me. It opened up music for me, I guess. So I mean, In Utero. And Bungle is a phenomenal record. California's a phenomenal record. All four of these I'm looking at deserve to be where they're at. All 60 of these albums.
Yeah.
Minus a few
we
of
had
Bill's.
Pretty good meat grinder.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Bill got a look. He snuck a couple.
Yeah,
and,
there was a few sneaks in.
I mean, Everclear shouldn't have made it that high. I don't know what happened there.
I can't believe Everclear made it that high. That was
yeah.
hilarious. I love it. It's good.
But
And really, I could think of one album you could put either of these up against, and it could lose to. So
you asked me like,
August and everything after. Right.
you talk about Punk and Drublic, man. The Descendants,
Not
Everything
quite.
Sucks is one of the best skate
Yeah.
pop punk albums of the 90s. Like, so yeah.
Well, I
Bill?
mean, I almost want to
Yeah.
ask Bill to take it to the wheel because it doesn't matter, but
No, we need some
Bill,
hashtag
what you
integrity
got?
here, Bill.
No,
what you
no.
got, Bill?
So the thing is, I don't have like a long personal history with either of these albums. Honestly, For the Grinder was the first time that I actually listened to these albums all the way through because I wasn't part of the show when you guys covered Nirvana. Of the 3 times that it was covered.
What do
Well,
you mean?
there's a
Only
fourth.
2 at this
That's
point.
why we
I
gotta-
missed one of them.
That's
I
why we
missed
got to
one of
redo them. Bill needs to hear fucking Bleach.
Now, did you hear the Gaslight Anthem show that we did?
Bill needs to hear Incesticide. Joe needs
He's
to
heard
hear
Incesticide. He voted it out.
Oh, I've heard. I have.
Yes,
I
I
was
heard
putting
Incesticide.
Incesticide into the
Not
grinder.
yet. You got to go back to Incesticide.
Fucking son of a gun. Molly's
This
lips.
The same thing with
Turnaround,
Mr. Bungle, though.
Mexican
Right? Like,
seafood,
Hairspray Queen.
aneurysm,
Aneurysm. That's 4
been a
chords.
son, been a fucking died.
Everclear got 3. If they just had one more chord, they could write a fucking aneurysm.
I mean, so here's my
Maybe.
thoughts. If I vote Mr. Bungle, can we make the
Because-
drinks wedges bigger?
Ooh.
That's a trick thing because you want the wheel, you want it bigger, so you want to go bungle. Well, you got to end this. Yes, Bill, we can. We're gonna do it. We'll let fate decide the album of the decade.
Again, scientifically tested and approved.
Is that big enough, or would you like it
Clearly,
bigger? Clearly scientifically
there's been
proven.
nothing
I mean,
but science
yes.
involved here.
I mean, do we want it bigger? I mean,
I think we should put all of us drink one bigger.
And again,
Not
I
Wild
mean,
Bill. Leave Bill 3. Put all of us drink one.
Okay.
And before we even spin, can anybody here disagree? Like both these albums, like you should own.
Herb doesn't
No,
like
God.
Mr. Bungle.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know why. Herb,
What
do you
is
not
Herb
like?
think Dead Cross?
Herb, do you not like Mr. Bungle all the way, or do you just not like this album of Mr. Bungle? That's a good question because I'm not. I can't tell you. I'm
Oh,
a
every
huge
single
Mr.
Bungle
fan.
album is
Well, I
completely
can
different
see
from the
this
next.
being the outlier
true.
of the Bungle discography too. I mean, this one's kind of a left field album.
That was my thing with it. Like I get it. I know what. I like the carnival shit. Disco's kind of. I think I had it above. Disco.
I don't know. It's still one of those things. I still remember like
It's better than
spending
Bunny.
my day to go to the record store to buy it, purchasing it. I still remember the checkout experience. I still remember unwrapping it and putting it in the car to listen to while I would go home, to listen to it on the stereo proper, and just being fucking floored at how good it was.
Sam, you
that
need
was
to
in
check
utero
out
for
Mr.
me.
Bungle.
You should definitely check out California.
Yeah,
It's a hell of an
California
album.
is the most.
I mean-
I think that would be the most accessible Bungle record.
And my mom even likes it. Shout out to my mom. I hope my mom's watching. Love you, miss you.
Herp
And,
said.
Uh,
Herp said, "I'm mostly anti Mike Patton."
Okay.
Wow, interesting. Okay, we got to get into that conversation.
Mm, 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 mm.
Interesting. Okay,
It's hit or
I
miss for
get
me,
it.
Herp.
I
It's hit
get
or
it.
miss.
yeah, I get it.
Even though I was your
I'm
second
pro
vote
Pat
for.
though. Like I've seen that dude live too many times to not see just how fucking talented he is in the moment, and I love it.
Yeah,
Spin
what's the other
Spin that
band?
wheel, DJ.
Phantasmo.
Phantomos.
Phantasma.
Yeah, they're
Phantomos.
super great.
They have a really good record that I think you're going to enjoy. Their second album, Joe, you're gonna get.
It's just as good as
Phantomos?
California.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna get their second album. As somebody who went out to where they filmed one of the Friday the 13th movies together in the middle of the
Okay.
night. When we went to that filming location, I think you'll get Phantomos.
Okay.
Their second
Yeah,
record.
because I voted for the first one in the grinder. So
I didn't.
Yeah,
I
not
hated
their
that
best
first
album.
one. I hated that first one.
Isn't
Because-
that how Running with Scissors got knocked out or whatever it was?
Well, what's interesting about that band is they
I
only
think
have
so.
4 albums, and nobody likes the third album. But the fourth album is very much like the first album, but instead of comic book style, it's Saturday morning cartoon music style.
Which, I mean, Less Than Jake did a good Saturday morning cartoon. I'm all about Saturday morning cartoons. So I want to get to that. We got to get to
what you
that.
do with Phantomos. Yeah.
We got to get to that.
yeah, I got to check out
discography.
the second album. That'll be
You'll
Oh,
like
yeah.
the second one, dude. It's
It's up there with California.
It's like
yeah.
Twin Peaks levels of good shit. Like
They even covered the Twin Peaks song
Fire
on that
Walk with
album.
Me. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
And
All
that's
right.
peak.
The last spin of the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Here we
let's do it.
go.
okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna
Either
go
way,
grab
it's
my
not
beer.
wrong. Either way, it's not wrong.
It might take us a while because you guys like blew
Yeah.
up the fucking drinks.
But I think it got weighted there. if I'm
For-
looking at
for the
this
90s.
correctly.
Well, yeah, Bill mathematically wanted these bigger, so
Yeah.
it might take.
Well, I
it
think
might
we
take us a
join in
minute.
with him at the last choice of the 90s here.
He's gonna be trashed by the time we got to record Sonic
Oh, yeah.
Youth.
When ain't I?
You're supposed to be our DD tonight.
But Wild
I'm the
Bill-
DDD.
Hashtag Wild Bill DD.
Hashtag Wild Bill DD.
Well, that's something.
Well, while this is spinning, hey, thank y'all for joining us in this journey of our
There
album
it
of the
is.
decade. Is that it?
That was
All
quick.
right. Yeah, that was real quick. I cannot believe that Bunkle won this thing. That's wild.
I can't either. I played a part in it winning.
Yeah.
I'll say I did play a part.
I mean, I'll accept. I'll give I'll accept on behalf of the band. I think, especially coming in '99, this is the end of the decade. This had the whole decade to reflect and respond, and I do. I think it's one of those albums that, like, as soon as you hear it, like, there's just something about it that, and it's all analog, and it's all like, real musicians doing that shit. As is In Utero, of course. But I just think I think California is. I think it's mandatory listening.
Good.
I'm shocked that it won, but
Me
not
too.
surprised.
I really thought when it was going head to head with In Utero, it was going to be a pretty 3-1 kind of scenario. But
Yeah, Wild Bill, he doesn't like Kurt, so
That's
No, it could.
Well,
It worked out.
And so,
That's the best way to do it.
Those of us of that generation have to ask ourselves now, right? If it's no longer connecting, was it really just kind of like you had to be there, or is it truly as transcendental as we wanted it to be?
You know, I still think it is. Like, I see a lot of really young people with Nirvana shirts. Now, it may just be trendy and cool.
I still get it too, and I still love and support. And
they're a band that they've gone down as like a Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, where like people just keep buying the merch. They know.
Yeah.
My kid's boyfriend.
Limp Bizkit. So like.
Well, yeah, but that's not gonna stick around. I mean, you know, come on.
No, they're like that '70s show in the '90s.
Yeah. So this is the complete grinder here. You can tell the different genres. We have Bad Religion all the way to Anthrax, to Garth Brooks, to Screeching Weasel. A lot of pop punk, a lot of underground, a lot of rock. You know, we got Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, John Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, I mean, it just keeps going. Melvins.
Blow, Seminole Wind.
All these records, one of us on this show says you must hear.
Foo Fighters.
From Americana, Wesley Willis, to Botched, to Counting Crows, to No Use for a Name. And number one in our hearts, Nirvana's In Utero for me. Bungles,
Which,
California.
man, there's a fucking TKO round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Joe's August and Everything After, which got knocked out, and I don't know how many rounds ago that was, but he's been bitching ever since about it.
Ever since. Congratulations, Mr. Bungle, for being number 2 for album.
Hey,
Number
they
2.
only have 4, so they'll
right.
take it.
Number 3, you mean? Because you voted In Utero.
No, that's true. I didn't, but well, no, not over August and Everything After. Get out of here.
Well, no, but I mean, you know, when it came down to In Utero and Bungle, you voted In Utero. So
Well, that's true. That's true.
But then you got the
Which I
Descendants.
get and respect that decision. Like, yeah, a fucking great album. Great album.
The Descendants.
You could argue better than Nevermind, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious if I listen to them again, what I would choose as number 1. Like I said, it's a hair's difference.
Yeah.
Probably whichever one I listen to last, like you said.
Well, and you were there during round 1, right? You remember when that shit hit you?
Are you talking
yeah.
Nevermind?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Being a fan when that was still an active band, you know?
Yes,
I was a little later. I was closer to the age where I was realizing different music toward In Utero. Like, Nevermind had already come out, and it had kind of...
So you kind of got in on Incesticide, honestly, yeah.
Well, I would have if that would have been popular enough to...
Right. But but timeline.
Yeah, I was probably a year or 2. I don't know the time difference between the 2 of them. I can't remember at the moment.
Nevermind's 91, Incesticide's 92, and Utero's 93.
Yeah, so probably 92-ish when I was 94. Really...
And Unplugged is 94.
Yeah.
Even beginning to hear Nirvana.
But we all know
Ars Moriendi, none of them knew they were robots. Retro Vertigo is still, I mean, like, you could play that today on any format radio station. It would kill. God, Goodbye Sober Day.
So would Heart Shaped Box. So would fucking Dumb.
Nah, but you couldn't play that on the fucking, like, oldies, like, Muzak channel. It would stand out too much. But Retro Vertigo would actually fit.
That doesn't make it... I don't want to hear oldies. I don't want to hear that shit, though. Like, that was my problem with California.
Yeah, you know, Heart Shaped Box works on the alternative rock channel, and so does Retro Vertigo. So does the Air Conditioned Nightmare. Oh my God, I love that song.
And so does fucking Mr. Jones. So does fucking Round Here.
That's right.
No, because you couldn't
buildings.
play that on the you couldn't play that on your local rock radio.
You can play. They play
Rain
play
King.
Mr. Jones. Fucking
yeah.
Rain. Murder of One. Oh,
Well,
and then
Mother
you got
Rock.
then you got the fucking Descendants just sitting over here like, yeah, we're just gonna make a record after like 10 years. Here you
And
go.
it rips.
And
It
fucking
was a
just-
damn
Yeah.
good record.
It's so good. Got up this morning to make some coffee. Everything sucks.
Everything
today.
sucks today.
If you can't relate to that, but we all know what the real winner is, right?
Yeah, we've done this for a while.
Mr.
but-
Bungle, California, fucking trash.
And there's only one album I could think of that could compete.
In Utero. Who gives a fuck about Nirvana?
Sit down.
I'm thinking
Get
Unplugged.
out of here.
County Crows. Ugh.
I'm thinking
Count the
What
steps out of here.
counts as the 90s. It's an Unplugged album.
Yeah.
And it's not Nirvana's. It's fucking
No,
Eric
it's not Alice in
Clapton's.
Chains. It's not Pearl Jam. It's not Kiss.
It's not Aerosmith.
It's not Alanis Morissette.
It's not the Cranberries. Because they did an Unplugged as well.
Nope.
It's
the king.
motherfucking the Layla man himself.
I mean, that version of Layla on Unplugged,
Oh.
you cannot fuck with it.
Transcending.
My stepdad played. What was the Eric Clapton song he played? I'll tell you
Tears in
this
Heaven?
later. Might have been Tears in Heaven.
Which came from Unplugged.
That's a good
Wow.
version.
Had to have been Tears in Heaven. But he played that at my mom's graduation.
That's fucked up.
Like, not her high school graduation, nursing school graduation.
That's fucked up too.
Maybe,
Like that-
it wasn't Tears of Heaven. Maybe let me hang on. Let me see what some other Eric Clapton song.
the only appropriate time to play that would be at a funeral, maybe.
Surely it wasn't Tears of Heaven.
Or, like a middle school dance or whatever. But,
No,
It's a
One wonderful
metaphor.
night.
no.
Wha- Let's see.
Tears
Hang on.
in Heaven.
Surely it wasn't that, right?
Yeah,
I'd like to thank me for not watching The Baby that day that inspired this fantastic song,
It wasn't I Shot the Sheriff.
which is a Bob
I
Marley
cannot
song.
remember.
That's
yeah, that's a cover.
He's got a lot of covers. I can't remember what it was. I don't. We're going to say it's Tears of Heaven because it's funnier that way. So
You guys
Yeah.
remember the band Gravity Kills?
Yes.
Oh God, yeah,
Yes.
no, I'm trying not to.
Trey's curious if that's a tasteless joke.
yeah. So the whole point of this was me and Tim set up a joke a year and a half ago because Colquitt, who is no longer on the show, hated-
Man, shout out to Colquitt.
shout out
Colquitt.
Colquitt, he
Well,
hated
thank you.
Eric Clapton. So Tim and I was like,
Yeah.
it would be funny if Eric Clapton won the whole thing, and
Because my mom loves this album.
my mom too. Shout out
Yeah,
Pam. If she's
like
still
this
watching.
album was huge.
Yeah, you couldn't escape this record back in the day. It kind of. I was
Every minivan to every soccer practice ever.
the only good thing it did was it got rid of the achy breaky heart.
Oh yeah,
That's the only good thing
You
it
can
did.
take my heart, I ache it, break it, heart.
But was it worth
And
it?
I mean, really, it was
Anymore.
a career saver for Eric Clapton, who is, I mean, yeah, all our parents love Eric Clapton, and we
He's
all
kind of a
recognize that Eric
racist, dude.
Clapton itself.
I mean, he's got 2000 in the
Yeah,
2000s. He's got Riding with the King with BB King. What you talking about?
But personally, I love Cream. Like, that's some proto metal shit
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
I've got some
Like
Clapton on
Good
vinyl.
Baker, Jack Bruce, like that shit rips.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be a teenager in the 90s and to be subjected to Eric Clapton's Unplugged, like,
This is what we were rebelling against.
Oh, maybe was it Wonderful Tonight? All right. Anyway, sorry.
that's a big hit.
But yeah, yes, Trey, that is a joke. Fuck Eric Clapton's racist ass.
Yeah.
These are the
That's
real
our
winners.
we're pulling a prank on Colquitt joke.
Who
finally
probably won't
coming to
even watch
fruition.
this.
Paid off,
That we
a year and a half
stood
later.
through. You want to talk about your murder crows? You want to talk about your cock? You want to talk about your cum? This was all about Eric Clapton's Unplugged.
The whole shebang.
ECU.
Yeah.
We might have to DM him the link and like, man, you gotta, you were there in the beginning. You gotta see who won.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
a little heart-shaped box, maybe.
All right. We got to wrap this video up. Thank you guys so
Yes,
much
we
for
do.
watching.
Santana Smooth is great. Get out of here.
No, that's awful. Fuck that song. That was the Eric Clapton of '99 right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a Maria.
Was that the one with Vanessa Hudgens?
if I saw
No.
Rob Thomas on the street, I'd just like punch him in the gut. Like I hate that guy.
No, Rob
Bunch of
Thomas.
it.
Sweet, gotta be a sweet guy, right?
No, I just punch him in the gut and keep walking, man.
No. He's got one really good album, one album that you could kind of listen to.
Fuck Matchbox 20, dude. If you sign up for our Patreon, don't give us Matchbox 20, please.
Right, look, if you do,
I
just
mean,
give him that first
my only
that one
question
album.
is, how is Matchbox 20 any different than Maroon 5?
Well, I think they're better.
I
But
don't know. That
not by
argument could be
much.
made.
They're the
Low
same
bar.
band.
I mean,
They're
we're
the
talking.
same
If you're trying to
band.
limbo, you won't make it. No, they're not the same band.
The
Ow.
Maroon
argument
5,
could be made.
The Maroon 5 is definitely a more poppy band than Matchbox 20. Matchbox 20 at least had a little something. They
So,
listen.
I mean, that
Here's
song
what
should
my
be
theory
pretty
is:
good.
Matchbox 20 listened to better music, and then made music, and then Maroon 5 did. Maroon 5 listened to worse bands and then made music.
I mean,
That's a good
they're
point. That's a
clearly
good
a
point.
Prince cover project, though. So, like, you're going to call Prince bad music?
They didn't listen to Prince; they heard about Prince. They listened to bad music.
They heard about Prince. They knew Prince existed. They were like that guy, that artist formerly known as, what was his name? Let's be like him.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
and here's the thing: then
No,
Matchbox
Joe.
20 started
Fair
listening to worse music. as
We're
they go.
live. I'm not editing any of this out, but we've got
love
to
it.
wrap this video up.
We got to, I need another drink.
So, thank you for sticking around. The 2000s is coming. Stick around for that. We're still waiting on Bill's list for the year 2000.
Yeah,
He was actually alive, so this is his time to shine.
you're going to hear that joke at least 10 times.
Yeah. As always, let us know down below, what is your favorite album of the decade of the 1990s? Clearly, this is ours. We're all over the place, all different picks. Bungle technically won the grinder by the wheel. So, but in my heart,
Came
it's
down to the
Nirvana.
wheel. I love it.
As always, be safe. And what, Tim?
Grind those nugs and fucking get the munchies on and fucking, don't give a fuck.
I thought he was going to say like
Fuck the 90s.
Humane
The 90s
Society
were
or something.
so fucking
Oh,
passionate.
yeah.
See how Joe gives us support your local library, and Tim's talking about grinding nuts up there. You see the difference?
I'm grinding nugs.
That's right. With the weasel.
And cut. Sam's got a question. Got a question. Which artist would you want to cover? Matchbox 20, Maroon 5, or Dave Matthews? Oh God, why?
None of the
Maroon
above.
5.
Maroon
out
5
of those three?
Yeah,
Matchbox
Maroon
20.
5.
I feel like Maroon 5 would be more entertaining.
God,
I feel
Dave
like
Matthews
Maroon
Band?
5 has
How
the
many
shortest discography. That's
Yeah.
why I would go with them.
I think Matchbox 20 only has like 3 albums, right? 4, maybe?
Really? I don't know.
So I think Maroon 5 is more than you think.
I know Dave Matthews has a shit
Like a
fuck of
bajillion.
albums. Yeah.
Like, how would you want to be tortured? Slowly or
I don't
quickly?
fuck that band. I hate that band so much. I hate
Matchbox
Dave Matthews
20,
Band
Dave Matthews
so
not-
much.
not- we can all agree on that. Discography.
Y'all keep them entertained. I'll be right back.
Matchbox 20 seems to have more than we think too.
Okay. Maroon 5 doesn't have as many as I thought they were gonna have. How many does Matchbox 20 have?
Oh, so too many. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Maroon 5 has 8.
8.
They just
Yeah.
released an album this year.
Jesus.
Or are releasing an album this year? What? Oh, it's released in August. We could cover it as a new release.
There you go. Who would
Oh
like
my
to see
gosh.
everyone cover Maroon 5's new release this year?
It-
Yeah,
in
Matchbox 20
August.
is
Wait,
Matchbox 20 is the
that's
clear
gonna
answer
be
because they
some
have 5.
Zoe Saldana level of incredible.
And I can't imagine after yourself or someone like you, and then part of Mad Season that you would enjoy yourself for the rest. Yourself or
Like
someone like
Mad
you is a pretty
Season the
good.
band.
No, Mad Season, the Matchbox 20 album.
Oh God. Yes. So what was this? Matchbox 20, Maroon 5, or Dave Matthews?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
Dave Matthews has the best professional musicians. I think.
Correct.
And I think Maroon 5, they've got the one good album, and then the rest of it is so ridiculously bad. I think it would make for some good ODD content.
Listen, I was paying attention
yeah.
while I was gone. I've got two things to say. One, I want to change my vote to Matchbox 20 because I heard they have the least amount of albums.
Correct. That is the
Oh,
answer.
yeah, that helps.
And two, Joe, stop asking our chat things or for things because our chat are a bunch of trolls and they will fuck with us. So
Apparently
stop poking the chat.
Sam or anybody, give us 3 more bands that we'd like to discuss about who.
Give us 3 bands. What would you like to see us cover?
Though, that song, there's a lot better bands to get to before we go to any of those 3.
Yeah.
But that first Maroon 5 album, was actually pretty good for a pop record.
Then you got to
first-
listen to like 8 more shitty records.
Yeah.
Right.
The first Matchbox
Which
20 album
is
is not bad.
progressively easier to make fun of, if I remember.
Which
That
Matchbox
movie,
20 only has
Hackers.
5 or 4 or 5, if I remember correctly. So
Well-
that would be like a 1 weeker. It'd be like, okay, that's like a Creed.
I wouldn't want to listen to. I wouldn't want to do it.
Right.
Trey mentioned Maroon 5 has a song about cunnilingus, so we get to talk about that.
Which, I mean, we could have talked about that. We talked about that with Tori Amos. But I'm always down to talk about that. I got more to say.
Yeah,
Much rather listen to Tori Amos.
Yes.
Why is
Jason,
my picture gone?
do you know that
I don't know.
I'll say your camera's off or something.
Yeah, Jason's camera's out.
And
I
that's
love
the
it.
old
Yeah.
logo, which is hilarious.
That's weird.
Which might be the new sticker. Stick around.
Oh, old logo, new sticker.
Oh, I see.
We all do like Coheed and Cambria. Come on.
No. There's so many better bands to get to. Come on, people.
Sure.
Come on, people.
Well, let's ask chat because Trey actually is a Patreon member and can choose an artist.
Sure.
Sam he's not a Patreon member, but he's been a guest. So let's ask him.
Shout out Paramore.
And then Herp hasn't.
Herp Alert's still around, man. I'd love to hear what he's got.
Yeah,
to throw
Herp.
out.
Give us, a
Actually,
free-
I would love to. Let's say I want to see what Herp would want us to cover.
Yeah, what does Herp want us to cover?
We're live, so I just go throw out like Kevin
Sam
Riddle from Angel
Buckethead.
Witch passed away today. Buckethead's got a lot of albums.
Yeah, give a don't
And
give
I
us.
don't think Jason or Bill's gonna like it.
Is Buckethead the one that played with
Herb said not
Guns
the
N'
head.
Roses for a while? That he
Played
has
with
like
who?
Guns N' Roses with like a
He was
KFC?
in Guns N' Roses for a hot minute, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that
Buckethead has
guy.
31 studio albums. That's
He
like
come on.
He also
That's
played
a
with
year.
Ozzy for a hot minute.
That's over a year. That's like Sonic. If you did Sonic Sunday, that's like 2.5 years.
no,
not
there's
that long.
52 weeks in a year.
Yeah, not that long. Okay, we can't waste a Sonic Sunday on that. You got to give us something a little smaller than that.
because there's a
We're gonna do
lot of
something like
Sonic
that
Sunday
big. We're gonna do
picks
Jimmy
that we got to
Buffett,
get
right?
through.
That's a Patreon pick right there. Give us
Which
something
one?
easy.
Buckethead?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big discography. And Jason and Bill are gonna hate it.
Quit trolling and pick a band that you like. Let's say if you were going to come back on the show, Sam, what band would you like to discuss?
I think he picked it.
What's your favorite band?
He don't want to do no Buckethead.
You wanna do Sleep
Sam
Token
don't
again?
listen to Bucket. He don't know nothing about. We ain't doing another fucking Sleep Token situation now. You like one Buckethead song? Yeah, even Herp's like you
Yeah,
have no idea.
Let's say, because it's 31 studio albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for,
That's-
I know we're live, so I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but the Colonel Claypool's Bucket of Bernie Brains album is better than the entire Buckethead discography.
What about Olivia Rodrigo, Sam? I know you like her.
Yeah.
How many albums?
For Olivia?
I think there's
She's
like no
newer,
idea.
so it wouldn't be that many.
Oh, Lincoln Park. Ooh, y'all
Lincoln
have fun
Park.
with Linkin
Oh
Park.
man, fucking hell.
Isn't there something problematic with our the new lead singer?
Yeah, but
yeah, she's a woman.
Scientologist or some shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's a Scientologist too.
Oh,
yeah.
Scientologist. Well, that's not that. I mean,
right. To each their own. Believe
yeah, I
whatever-
mean, I'm not.
whatever bullshit you want to believe. But
Trey
it's
If I
said,
was gonna-
"Oh shit," but I think he meant "Oh shit." I
If
think
I were
Trey's
gonna
mentioned
pick-
Lincoln Park too.
A religion based off of a sci-fi writer. I don't know if I'd pick that sci-fi writer. You know, I mean,
Jason, you're not really with the Linkin Park, are you?
I've never liked Lincoln Park. They're
Yeah,
they're like
I
lumped
like
in
them
with the
either.
rest of that shit. I know the dude died, and you're supposed to hold him up on a pedestal. I don't give a shit. I didn't like him when he was alive. I don't like Lincoln Park. It's like
So-
just generic rap metal.
Supreme.
It always
Court
sounded
or
like a
whatever.
Sprite commercial to me. Sprite or Old Navy.
So, fun fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Olivia Rodrigo only has 2 studio albums, so actually she doesn't quite fit our mold yet.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
want to do Sabrina Carpenter. You want to come on the show, Sam, and talk about Sabrina Carpenter? Is that what you're saying?
Y'all could pick somebody
Really?
like Bad Astronaut. Come on.
Yeah, Bad
Hold
Astronaut's
on,
got
Sam.
3
Sam,
albums.
do you have the cassette tape from Sabrina Carpenter?
That'd be
Shit.
awesome.
I didn't have the money for it. I looked it up. I was going to buy it for the memes. It was like
How
a
much for
$30.
cassette taping?
It was $27 for a
Yeah,
fucking
there's no
cassette,
way I'll
dude.
pay $30 for a cassette.
Yeah. Now the new Teenage Bottle
Oh,
Rocket album you can get for
$79.
fucking 12, which is like
Yeah.
good for a cassette.
Yeah.
Are we covering the new Sabrina Carpenter?
I didn't know there
No.
was a
Released
new.
August this year.
Oh, see, that's the controversial album cover where she's like, I've seen the album cover.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We could cover it. Hit that
Look, y'all
algorithm
didn't-
and those
Y'all
little
didn't cover Aesop Rock. Get out of here.
That's a big discography.
There's a
What,
bunch.
Aesop- I was talking about his new album.
Still
that just came out.
missing.
Oh yeah,
There's
well
so
we're
much out
fucking
there.
busy, man. We're doing Pink Floyd in the background, so we can all like take a week off or a month off in December. I know,
Pretty good.
dude. Pink Floyd's been rough. It's been
Ooh,
rough.
Fugazi. We've talked about
It's
covering
about to
Fugazi.
get a lot better.
Yeah, dude, we got to do Fugazi.
Herb mentioned Fugazi.
We haven't done.
Fugazi's
We
good.
did Minor Threat, but Bill wasn't here. But like,
Yeah.
that's a one shot. Bill needs to hear Minor Threat before Fugazi.
Like, if you're not listening to Minor Threat, like, can we be friends?
Oh God, that album was another life change. I remember I was leaving a Lawrence Arms show, and Minor Threat was like it was just
Oh
Changed my
yeah,
life.
so good.
When Lawrence Arms show was that the Atlanta one or was I
no,
there
it
for
was
Minor
when
Threat?
I saw them, and then you saw them like a day or so after,
Yeah.
because I was with Chris and
Oh, that was the
Watson?
Uh-huh.
Chris Watson.
I remember that dude. Yeah,
He's a
I was
bum,
at-
dude. He never paid for shit.
I think I
he
saw him
was
in
into some
Birmingham.
questionable shit. He was a questionable dude, but I do
Yeah, he's-
definitely remember him.
He ended up with a Fairhopian.
Wesley Willis. Yeah, y'all can
I
cover
got
Wesley
some
Willis.
stories with that for Hopian.
Wesley Willis is a big discography. You don't even know.
I'm a Fairhope.
1,500 albums.
Yeah,
You can't
it's
even
not. It's
find
still
them
not
all.
even documented. Like how would you do Wesley Willis? You could do greatest hits 1, 2, 3. But it doesn't.
But I mean, I've got like 4 or 5 others that I have found
Yeah,
that
there's
you
some-
can't get anywhere else. But I got one.
Yeah, I mean that's
Some Lemon Demon.
that's another discography that's kind of all over the place.
Yeah,
That's a good
that's
fucking.
also one though. You just only need one.
Yeah, that's
there's
yeah. You only need the ultimate devotion.
Many-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one we could not touch on this show. We just got to know that it exists.
Let's see, 2000s, 2010s, popular music.
Do we want to spoil that? I mean, I know we don't have Bill's, but I haven't heard yours or Joe's 2000 picks. Are we prepared
Yeah, we can spoil
to
it live.
reveal those yet? Or-
Yeah, we can reveal them. Give me 1 second.
Weird Al, yeah.
Weird Al, we're gonna get to regardless.
Oh God, yes.
Did you know? I did not know that, Discord.
Oh, we got pinged in
The more you
Dragon's
know.
Breath.
I didn't ping you. I just messaged.
Oh, okay.
What is this? What is this thing y'all inviting other people to? We ain't friends. I get it.
Oh, that's
It's a dead server.
Yeah. It's about as dead as Bronze Tacos.
It's more alive than Bronze Tacos, actually.
It's
but
like
yes.
3 friends. It's like Chips. Like Chips doesn't check Bronze Tacos, so I have to check. I have to ping him in Dragon's Breath.
Hey, Trey was listening to Dwarves this week. Nice.
Dude, the Dwarves.
I can't wait
That's
till we get to that discography,
That's
yeah.
a great discography.
Yeah. And then after we do that, because we've already done Queens of the Stone Age, once we've done Queens of the Stone Age, then we'll do the Dwarves,
Yeah,
maybe
Distillers.
Caius, and then we got to get to Mondo Generator, because long live Nick.
Where's it at? 2025? No.
Nick Oliveri wrecks everything.
I think I put mine in.
The meat grinder, right?
No, I put mine in. The host one.
I don't know if I've put mine in Discord yet. Mine might have
Yeah,
been
you did.
in
You put
the
yours in there.
Messenger.
Yeah,
Did I?
here's
Okay.
Tim's. Tim's is I Hate God, Southern Discomfort. Queens of the Stone
yeah.
Age, rated R.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
International Survival Sickness.
Go back and watch that episode. I can't tell you how much I love that
Yeah,
album.
we covered them. Pantera's Reinventing the Steel.
Their last entry, only entry in this century or in this decade.
Iron
So I gotta
Maiden's
do it.
Brave New World.
Yep.
Nashville Pussy's High as Hell.
Fuck yeah.
Electric Wizard's Dope Throne.
Yeah, game changer. Yeah.
Tony Iommi's Iomi.
If you know, you know. But if you don't know, you don't know.
Outcast Stankonia.
Big,
Go
obvious
check out.
banger.
We covered them.
Yep.
The Dwarves Come Clean. I see 3 off the bat that I could give votes to.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you?
Mine
I know,
is
right?
down
What's
lower
gonna
than
make
Down,
the
down.
grinder?
There you go.
All right, Joe's is Maybe I'll Catch Fire, Alkaline Trio. Green Day's Warning.
Sure.
Everclear's Songs from an American Movie, Part 1.
Get a little Everclear in there now.
Yep. Right. Gotta have it. Apparently.
No Effects is Pump Up the Volume.
Great
I
album.
might throw Everclear in the top 3 just so we get it the grinder, right?
No, don't do that. Modest Mouse, The Moon in Antarctica.
Sure. Yeah.
Great album.
The Weaker Than's Left and Leaving.
They've got
Wonderful.
better albums, but this one's still really good.
Yeah, they got one coming up, don't they? They got Reconstruction Site.
Yeah.
Alkaline Trio is self-titled. It's a B-sides collection, but it's
They put it together so well.
It's
So
so-
I'm not a huge
It's a
compilation
solid
guy.
release. Yeah.
I didn't
God,
even
they
realize
put
it
that
was a
together so well.
B-sides back when I burned it to a CD.
Uh-huh.
And 2000.
Less Than Jake, Borders and Boundaries, which Bill? as someone who put Hello Rockview into the grinder in the 90s.
Shout out Gainesville.
Have you heard Borders and Boundaries?
Rock City.
Have you heard? Because it's kind of a continuation. Hello Rockview is like, I'm stuck in this shitty town. Borders and Boundaries is, I'm getting the fuck out of this shitty town. Newfound Glory self-titled.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lawrence Arms Ghost Stories.
Okay. Sure.
We're starting in our Lawrence Arms era.
Yeah. And you've been speaking them up for a while, so
Second
we
favorite
covered them,
band.
right? Did we cover them?
Yes.
Yeah, we covered them. Yeah.
go
That's a
go
band.
watch those
I think Bill.
episodes.
I think the three of us did it, right?
Yeah, it was the three of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we got a shout out from Brendan who actually watched it. So
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
Brendan
episode.
Kelly watched it.
because
Called us out.
Yeah, because I was completely wrong. No idea. It still baffles me to this day that
Yeah,
is
he
him
called us
singing
out.
on YMCA because
Right.
I really
Right.
thought that was Chris using
I-
a gruffy voice, and I just completely wrong.
Yeah. That's how
And
good
I've
their
been listening to
vocals
Lawrence
are.
Arms for fucking ever.
Everyone talks about Mark and Tom and Blink-182. They ain't got shit on fucking Chris and Brendan or Matt and Dan. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't post mine yet, but mine is very, very similar to Joe's.
Imagine that.
I don't have
Docker.
Everclear. I don't have Modest Mouse.
Okay.
And I don't have Alkaline Trio, I don't think.
I thought
You don't have
won.
either Alkaline Trio?
I might have one of them. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can tell you. I
So
think
Bill's
I know
gonna
yours.
have Alkaline Trio.
If you know mine, yeah. I posted it somewhere. I just don't remember where. I don't
I
remember.
think you and I were chatting back and forth
I mean that's
because we were talking
a pretty
about
good
because I
teaser,
kept
though.
telling you Propaganda was
Pretty good teaser.
in this year, and I was like,
If you're going, I noticed you don't have Newfound Glory's second record of that year. It's just an EP, but it's pretty fucking good.
so you do have Waker Thens.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
I thought you didn't for some reason. You've got Rancid.
Oh, Rancid 2000. Oh, that's a top tier Rancid
That's the
record.
Wolves, right?
If you have
No, this is
Offspring-
after the Wolves. This is hard, fast,
Uh.
angry, pissed off Rancid. It's so
It is a good
Okay.
album. You've got Offspring, Conspiracy of One.
good. Yeah, it's a good record.
You've got
It is
NoFX. You have Newfound Glory, self-titled. You've got Less Than Jake. You've got Green Day. You've got Alkaline Trio, self-titled. You have the Vandals, Liquid Almost Stepped In.
Oh,
and,
that's
and you have
such a
Lawrence
good
Arms.
record. The Vandals is probably no spoilers.
Vandals are great. We
Now,
gotta get to that.
That was a
Yes,
tentative
yes.
one, so that might not be your final, but you tentatively had that
Yeah, that's
when we were
beating-
talking.
That's a better record than Offspring.
Yeah, we gotta get to the Vandals. They got a bunch of
Yeah,
good
dude, Vandals are so good, and that's their best record, I think.
stuff. We'll
I know. People
I don't
like
know if I've heard them all, but
people like the early Vandals, but like that 2000s record is so good.
Big Sam, by the way, you're speaking about some wrestling stuff 29 years ago. You're making me feel old because I watched that live. This was when Hulk Hogan turned and formed NWO with the Outsiders.
I
remember
mean
watching
that's
that live.
welcome to ODD. We've been making
Yeah.
you feel old since 2003.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I can't believe that was 29 years ago. That's wild.
yeah.
I was sitting in Bayman, Alabama, and I watched
I
it.
have-
I remember when
longer-
Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant went head to head.
Yeah. I've lived longer than Kurt Cobain was alive
Yep.
Oh, Bill's typing in there.
since he ended. Yeah. It's weird. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Oh, Bill, are you putting your
We
top 10 in
quote
there
Bill
right now?
Cosby.
Maybe. I don't
You
know.
better
if I
not
can...
be putting it in YouTube. Make me fucking hunt it down. Oh, you're putting.
No,
it in
he's
Discord.
putting, yeah, he's
Okay.
typing the Discord right now.
Yeah, she has a
I thought he was
play
typing
YouTube.
the chat. I was like, motherfucker.
Bill, my question for you is this: do you have a top knot?
What?
A what?
Did you?
Talking about
I
my
thought you had a
hair?
top knot. Yeah, I kept
No.
seeing something behind your head. And I was like, is this a top knot? What's going on here?
No,
No,
it's
his
probably
he
just
just had,
my
he's got a
hair.
little cowlick.
Okay, that's probably what it is. If I had hair, I'd have a cowlick.
What's going on in Bronze Tacos?
Well, look, 2000 was crazy though. Like there were a lot of albums in there that are like I didn't even make like this is my number 11 or 12. I was like, all right, these are like 11 through 20, and my top 10 are any one of them could be one, two, three. So I've got to like there's going to be a real hassle.
Which is
with that.
funny because I had about 7 or 8. So I had to pad my list a little bit.
I think this is really where my wings are they're starting to spread as far as
Interesting. Okay.
a
Oh, yeah,
lot of
sure.
albums
That
are
makes sense.
like the 90s are great, don't get me wrong. I love the 90s. I think some of the best
Yeah.
music came out of the 90s. But there were like really
Diversity.
shining stars when it came to the
Well,
90s. And the 2000s are like there's just a shit ton. There's a plethora of great albums.
Well, and the 2000s for me, like, I'm going to agree. Like, I'm going to have some left field picks, but that's also kind of a decade where I kind of insulated and only started listening to like 3 bands.
Hmm
Yep.
I get that way later in the
Yeah. Yeah.
To
That
probably the
happens for me
10s
in
or
the
so.
2000s. Yeah.
and I feel like I'm just
Now,
and
again,
now
when we get to like the 2000 teens, where I'm like
Oh,
a
yeah.
full blown, like, I know what I like kind of thing. There's a couple of years that it's just like there's way too much shit this year. But then there's other years just like I got nothing
Oh yeah, the
because I'm
2000s is gonna
listening
be
to
rough.
soul stuff.
I
Yeah.
think the tens, I really like. I did that. I closed in. I was like, I listen to what I want to
Yeah.
like. I like and the bands I like. And
Well,
since
and I'm gonna
2020, I've
do
been
that
much
in the
more.
2000s. Yeah.
I'm much more open
So
now.
is that an age thing? Is that just an age thing?
Well, maybe it is. Maybe because I compress and now I'm like way more open to music. I'm like, oh, I'll listen to like I didn't. My wife introduced me to a lot of bands I never would have listened to, like Rainbow
Sure.
Kid Surprise or Father
As
John
they
Misty,
do.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
there are a ton of people who I listen to now who I was not going to listen to in 2010 or
Right. Or by choice.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're at the Lilith Fair, Joe.
Yeah.
You're at the Lilith
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. We're saving
That's
us
some
some
good ones.
puppies tonight.
That's right.
All right. Well, we do need to end this because we got 2 more episodes to
Yeah,
film.
we've done an ending. We just went off on tangents.
Yeah, we just tangented it.
But
Well,
if you're here,
Again, God bless
You're
you,
live.
live viewers. This will be great for the editor, and we're all for that.
oh no, this will all be just cut and left to the floor. So, but if you watch our Sonic Youth series and you watch Goo, which is the next video we're going to film, you'll see the continuation of tonight. So,
And that'll give you an even better idea of our schedule. Yeah.
join
Thanks
us
for joining
next
us.
month. I think we're doing Green Jelly live next month. So we're going to
Oh,
go back.
that was-
We're going to
okay.
film like the original show, but live. So nobody gets confused because our live show is always different. Sometimes we're watching Meet the Feebles. Sometimes we're talking about Green Day and On the Offspring. Next Monday, we're shooting live Green Jello. So stick
That'd be
around for
awesome.
that.
Who's making Jello shots? Man.
Sam, he's going to show up to the chat
Yeah,
with Jello shots.
Bill, I think that calls for you. Jello shots now.
I got some ingredients.
There you go.
Jello and fucking vodka
You got them Bill Cosby
That's the-
ingredients.
and an
It's
ice
a two
cube tray.
ingredients.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep. Stick around. Our Butthole Surfers review is next. It's a wild one. Trey joins us. It was a Patreon pick.
And the Wild Bill plays.
The Wild Bill plays hard for the Butthole Surfers. So, as always, give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us out. Obviously, we need all the help we can get. Stick around. 2000s
We're
is coming.
helpless.
Make sure you sign up, join our Discord. It's free. Join our Facebook if you're a boomer. Sign up for Joe's OnlyFans.
That's
Sign
right.
up for-
Only
Still on
foots.
Facebook or OnlyFans.
Sign up for Bill's Grinder.
What?
Oh, you didn't know?
It's a 90s term.
Live
Don't worry.
like
Oh.
2 days ago, man. You've already got
Oh
like.
yeah, yeah.
You
Stick
got
around
a
for the
bunch of-
butthole surfers. Stick around for the
got a
butthole
bunch of
surfers.
hits.
Butthole surfers is where he gives that grinder info out. So
That's
stick around
right.
for
That's right.
that. As always, be safe and support your local library. Get your nugs and make good decisions.
And volunteer at your local humane society.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot to do.
Yeah.
That's a, yeah. That's a
You know,
lot.
and don't
It's
forget to
summertime.
vote either. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, go vote. You know.
Yeah. A little late for that.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, right. And
Let's
don't
cover all the
forget to
bases in
feed
case
the
you're there.
homeless.
Happy Hanukkah. Get out of here.
Thanks for watching for real though. Y'all the real ones.
And